ìṣọ̀kan ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire àtúnyìn pé ẹ kú àlàjọ ọdún Idi Mubarak. Mo kí gbogbo wa pé ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò náà. Orúkọ tèmi ni Ọláyọmí Kóìkì tí gbogbo yín mọ̀ bí ẹni mọ̀wó ní Kóìkì Media. Mo kí wa ní ọkùnrin, mo kí wa ní obìnrin, mo kí wa ní àwọn àgbàlagbà tí ó ń bẹ ní ìkàlẹ̀. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin bàbá wa tí ẹ̀ ń fi ọkàn bá wa lọ, tí ẹ̀ ń fi àdúrà tì wá lẹ́yìn. A kí gbogbo ìjòyè, a kí gbogbo orí adé tó wà nílẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire. Mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí gbogbo yín. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn pàsítọ̀ tó ń bẹ ní ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjíire àtàwọn tó ń bẹ ní òkè òkun. Mo kí gbogbo àwọn mùsùlùmí. Mo kí ẹ̀yin àfà, mo kí ẹ̀yin sheikh. A kí àwọn tó wà láyé, a kí àwọn tí wọ́n ti lọ. A lè má ṣe ká má dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Elédùmarè, ọba tó dáyé, tó dá wa, tó dá gbogbo nǹkan. Lóòótọ́ àwọn èèyàn púpọ̀ a máa ní in tí ẹ gbé dání ǹjẹ́ ó ṣeé ṣe. Gbogbo ìgbà ni a máa fi yé yín pé in tí Ọlọ́run ti fi ọwọ́ sí ni. Ṣé rí in tí Ọlọ́run bá ti fọwọ́ sí, kékeré nìyí tó kù. Bó jẹ́ oníṣẹ̀ǹbáyé nìyẹn ni Ọlọ́run ti fi sí, ó ti fọwọ́ sí ta gbé dání. Bó jẹ́ mùsùlùmí nìyẹn ni Ọlọ́run ti fi ọwọ́ sí. Bó dẹ̀ jẹ́ oníkrìstẹ́nì nìyẹn náà ni Ọlọ́run ti fọwọ́ sí. Mo kí yín pé ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́, ẹ káalẹ́, ẹ káàsán níbi tí ẹ ti láǹfààní àti máa gbọ́ wa. A very good afternoon and welcome again to another fantastic program that we are about to start. Our update will focus on so many things, but specifically on the upcoming rally in Osun State. I'll be telling us more of messages and wishes and what we should be preparing for. In tan lọ kò ń ṣe fún togun o, kò dẹ̀ ń ṣe fún tìjà. Gbogbo ẹ máa gbọ́. Ẹni tó bá mọ national anthem wa, ẹ jẹ́ kí a máa fi ẹ̀mí bá lọ. Once again, a very good evening and welcome to the program. ní location 419 bíyàn bá ní òun fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan kan ní kíákíá pẹ̀lú internet Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kó ní disgrace pẹ̀lú ẹ but bó ṣe lọ lélẹ̀. lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí gbogbo wa pé a káàbọ̀ sórí ètò náà fún àǹfààní ẹ̀yin tí ẹ máa fi ẹ̀mí bá lọ. Tá bá ń kí gbogbo wa a máa kí àwọn sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ nítorí pé púpọ̀ náà àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ tí gbogbo àwọn sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ ń ṣe òun ló jẹ́ ká débi tó yẹ ká dé. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ká fi dídára wa nìkan ó ṣeé ṣe pé ìntàgbédání ó lè má ti rìn débi tí a fẹ́ yẹ kó rìn. But ariwo tá à ń pa wọ́n ní ariwo là ń pa ariwo náà là ń pa o pa nǹkan kan jọ ariwo lọ. We are making noise, we are noise makers on social media. We are just noise makers. But the noise makers is making headwaves where it's meant to go. Whether the United Nations, whether the international community, whether the local one on the ground, it is already making headwaves. But a lot of people, wọ́n ní ẹ̀yin ọmọ tẹ́ ń pariwo yìí, gbogbo ẹ̀yin social media agitators, wọ́n ní àwọn social media agitators. Bírù màmá wa tẹ́ni ọmọlógo bá ń sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n ní social media agitator ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ lè débì kankan. Tírù màmá wa Erelu tí mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ dárúkọ wọn tó bá ń pariwo tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ wá ní social media agitator. Tí bàbá wa Marcus Ìjìnlẹ̀ bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ wá ní social media agitator. Tí bàbá Èkìtì bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ wá ní social media agitator. Tí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Gbẹ̀dú bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ wá ní social media agitator. Tí màmá wa Yéyè Dára bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ wá ní social media agitator. Social media agitator. Tí Ọmọlúkà bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ wá ní social media àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Tí Citizen AY bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ wá ní ó jókòó sí lóyìnbó ń sọ̀rọ̀. Tí Máyégún bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ Máyégún general ní Scotland wá ní social media agitator ni wá ní gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ yẹn kò lè ní impact. But wọ́n ti gbàgbé pé ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ yẹn ó ń connect síbi tí a fẹ́ jẹ́ kó máa dé. And we are doing so simultaneously, non-stop, round the clock, 7 days a week. Kò síjọ́ kan tẹ́ máa jáde láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀ kan tí ẹ nírí kan nú wa tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ láti sọ̀rọ̀ pé àníṣe a máa dá dúró. And some people don't understand the power of what we are doing. Some of the followers are also in doubt. Because kò ń sórí TV láti ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ pé lómi nísìn ó sì ń expect pé inú TV nìkan láti máa sọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n fi máa gbọ́ wa. But do you know pé ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ yẹn is getting to them. Whether they like it or not, it is our right, it is our duty. Ká tó máa mẹ́nu bà ọ̀rọ̀. Ká kọ́kọ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Professor Banji Akintoye. Ká wá dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn bàbá àwọn ìyá tó gbé sábẹ́ tí wọ́n fi ń ṣe ètò náà, because nothing is done around whatever we are doing without Professor Banji Akintoye knowing. And let me put this out clearly this afternoon and this evening, this morning, depending on what part of the world you're watching from. We have more than thousands of different WhatsApp groups. And these are just WhatsApp groups, nothing more than that. You can create a WhatsApp group of your own and add people to it. It is just called a WhatsApp group of networking to discuss way forward in terms of how do we come out of Nigeria. You are not an organization. I'm a putting on WhatsApp group here, an organization one nínú wọn, ẹ gbọ́ mi yé dáadáa. But the majority of the WhatsApp group that we have across Nigeria, across outside the country, are nothing more than a WhatsApp group that is just to bring people together and discuss. And sometimes, yes, you donate money together among yourself for the way forward in terms of this movement. But when we now have people, táwọn èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ WhatsApp group bígbà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n fẹ́ gbé ju ẹni tó mọ WhatsApp group gan lọ. So àwọn tó dá WhatsApp sílẹ̀, àwa ti fẹ́ wá mọ̀ jù wọ́n lọ nísìn. Kí ló ń pè ní group gan? Ta ló lè ṣàlàyé tó ń pè ní group? Kí ni wọ́n ń pè ní group? Kí ni wọ́n ń pè ní ẹgbẹ́? Ẹgbẹ́ dẹ̀ yàtọ̀ síra wọn. Ẹgbẹ́ tá à ń sọ ó yàtọ̀ sí ẹgbẹ́ ìlànà ọmọ Oòduà tí wọ́n register officially to discuss our way out of Nigeria on a peaceful mission. So when you set up a WhatsApp group in UK, when you set up a WhatsApp group in Dublin, when you set up a WhatsApp group in Nigeria, always remember it is just a WhatsApp group that is doing their best with all the intellectual that is inside it. Oh yes, a máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn bàbá wa, àwọn ìyá wa tó ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹni tí mo bá dárúkọ, mo ti kó gbogbo wa together. Fojú pa mídíà kankan rẹ́. Gbogbo mídíà sẹ́ ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ tí gbogbo ẹ fi débi tó dé. So a máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn ni. But so many people are mixing it up. So many people have now turned, èmi ni mo dá group yẹn sílẹ̀ now. Ìtọ́ bá wù yín ni máa ṣe. No, group lásán ni, it is just for networking. It is nothing more than that. Social, okay, ó dà pé èèyàn kan ti bá wa ṣe ìtumọ̀ ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ n sáré pin ẹ̀ kí n lè ráyè ká dáadáa. Ó ṣe lẹ́yìn lọ́hùn, wálé wà látà. It is called social networking service site grouping. Description: a social networking. Mo fẹ́ ka ìtò kọjáde yẹn. A social networking service is an online platform which people use to build social network or social relationship with other people, share similar personal or career interests, activities, background, or real life connection. So when people now have turned a WhatsApp group, tẹ́ ń bára wa jà nínú ẹ̀ pé èmi ni mo dá group yẹn sílẹ̀, tó bá wù mí mo ní agbára láti yọ ẹ́ kúrò. It is just called a social networking group. But tá bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nínú ẹgbẹ́ as an organization, àwọn ni ìlànà ọmọ Oòduà tí gbogbo wa fetí gbọ́ pé wọ́n kó wa lọ sí UNPO tí gbogbo wa fi ń proud lénìí. Torí pé tá bá sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, tá bá sọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀, a fojú pa àwọn bàbá wa Fẹ́nifẹ́re rẹ́. Ẹgbẹ́ kan náà ni wọ́n, ẹgbẹ́ tó dẹ̀ ti ń bẹ kó tó bírò àwa ni. But àwa ń sọ fún wọn pé irú ẹgbẹ́ yẹn nísìn kí ló dé tí wọ́n online pẹ̀lú wa ká lè rọ́nà kọjá lọ síbi tá à ń lọ. Àníṣe bàbá wa Pa Adébánjọ ní Yorùbá nation làwọn fẹ́. Ìtọ́ bá wù yín lè lè máa gbọ́ tó ń sọ níta. Àní tó ń sọ fáwọn ni pé Yorùbá nation làwọn fẹ́. Yorùbá nation làwọn dídúrólé. Ìtẹ́mi gbọ́ tí bàbá wa ń sọ ní gbogbo ìgbà nìyẹn, ìyẹn Chief Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho Òòṣà. Ká tó máa mẹ́nu bà ọ̀rọ̀ group ò ṣe group lórí Osun State rally lákọ́kọ́ fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí. Awuyewuye tó ń lọ lórí tèkó á clarify ẹ̀ díẹ̀ nírọ̀lẹ́ yìí. Gbogbo yín ti ń gbọ́ pé Lagos rally ń bọ̀, Lagos rally ń bọ̀. Ṣé ó ti ń bọ̀ ni àbí ó sì wà nínú process àbí wọ́n sì ń plan ẹ̀ ni? Gbogbo ẹ̀ á ṣàlàyé díẹ̀ nínú ẹ̀. Àmọ́ focus wa ni pé in 72 hours àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? In 72 hours, ṣé mo gbà right? Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà níbí báyìí. In 72 hours, we will all assemble on a peaceful rally in Osun State. Ohun tí mo dẹ̀ wá fi sílẹ̀, ohun bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho ni. Bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho ní ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Governor of Osun State, His Excellency Governor Oyetola Gboyega. Pé àwọn dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn pé wọ́n fún wa ní ààyè pé ká wọnú Ọ̀ṣun ní Saturday ká ṣe rally wa nígbà tó ń ṣe pé akúkú náà fẹ́ jà kò dẹ̀ ṣe pé àná ń gbé jàbọ̀ kò ṣe pé àná fẹ́ dàlúrú ọmọ Yorùbá ni wá àwa kọ́ là ń dàlúrú àwọn Fúlàní ló ń dà ìlú rú àwa wá fẹ́ túnṣe a fẹ́ gbà kúrò lọ́wọ́ wọn a fẹ́ dá dúró and it is a right that we must understand because it is a right that belongs to us. We are Yorubas. Àbí kò rí eyín tí mò ń sọ. So when people are saying that state kan ní jẹ́ ká ráyè wọlé àní Chief Sunday Igboho ní kí n máa sọ fún yín pé governor of Osun state ó ní ká máa bọ̀ nínú Ọ̀ṣun nígbà tó ṣe pé anáfẹ́ wájà so ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ governor of Osun state Gbóyèga Oyètọ́lá. We would assembled right in Osun state on Saturday láṣẹ Èdùmàrè inshallah in Jesus name and we are going there for one mission. What is the mission? We are going there to discuss, to network and talk to people way forward. Ibi tá ń lọ, ibi tá dé. Nítorí pé gbogbo èèyàn kan ló wà lórí social media. So tá bá dérú Ọ̀ṣun yẹn, tá dé Òṣogbo, tí a kọ́kọ́ wọlé, a kọ́kọ́ lọ dúpẹ́. A kọ́kọ́ lọ kí bàbá wa Ọba Jimoh Ọlánipẹ̀kun, the Ataoja of Òṣogbo. A máa kọ́kọ́ yà síbẹ̀, a lọ kí bàbá náà sílé. Nítorí pé àwọn bá wà lórí ilẹ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan tí a máa dúpẹ́ fún. Lóòótọ́ a mọ̀ pé gbogbo àwọn ọba wa ò sọ̀rọ̀ bá ṣe fẹ́ jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ àmọ́ ní abẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n sọ fún wa pé tọkàntọkàn àwọn ṣe Yorùbá nation. So Saturday the 15th of May 2021 we would all make our way to Osun state. Tẹ́ bá ń bọ̀ láti state kankan ẹ tètè gbéra nílẹ̀ ẹni tó bá hùn tó bá lè dé Ọ̀ṣun a day before fine kò ti dé síbẹ̀. But one thing is, it is a peaceful rally. Kódà wọ́n ti sọ fáwọn Department of Social Security ṣé mo fẹ́ gbà right ṣá àwọn DSS kì í má lọ mo fẹ́ máa sọ pé Department of Social Security ibi ti London DSS gan wọ́n náà ti sọ fún wọn pé à ń bọ̀ wọ́n ọ̀dẹ̀ ní múyàn kankan mọ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ọ̀dẹ̀ ní múyàn kankan lẹ́yìn tá a bá ṣe rally tán kò ní dàbí t'Abẹ́òkúta tó di pé after 11 days la tó mọ̀ pé comrade wa kan ó wà nínú prison kò dẹ̀ ní dàbí t'Abẹ́òkúta tí màá tó máa fi dàárọ̀ báyìí ṣe wọ́n ti pack àwọn èèyàn rẹpẹtẹ tó ti kó wọn lọ sí prison. More than 11 agitators were taken away before the rally started in Abẹ́òkúta ẹ ti mọ̀ yàtọ̀ báyìí nísìnyí. But governor Osun state ó ní kò sí problem ó ní ṣèbí rally lánàá ń bọ̀ wá ṣe yes sí problem. So we will be there. So Osun rally goes ahead as planned. Chief Sunday Igboho gan máa wà ńbẹ̀. But máa wà torí pé torí Chief Sunday Igboho ni wọ́n ṣe ń bọ̀. Bá ti ń ronú bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, that means pé o ti ń sọ́dí nǹkan míì nìyẹn. Ara problem tó dé wà ńlẹ̀ nínú Nàìjíríà náà nìyẹn. Oh yes, we would appreciate him. We would love him. We would love him for making himself available to us. Tá bá ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Chief Sunday Igboho, ká máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ family ẹ̀. Nítorí pé tí family ọ̀ bá fọwọ́ sí, ó ṣeéṣe pé kó ti sù. Ẹ rò pé kò níyàwó ni, ó níyàwó lọ́mọ. But nítorí pé àwọn family ẹ̀ náà wọ́n bá wa fọwọ́ sí, ká máa dúpẹ́ fún wọn. Ó dẹ̀ máa ń sọ ní gbogbo ìgbà. Ó náà òun fẹ́ jẹ́ kí orúkọ òun. Do you know what it means to have your name included as someone that stood forth for a Yoruba nation? Ó máa di reality. Ṣé rí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tá ṣe feel pé one leg in one leg out. Ẹ̀yin politicians wa tá à ń sọ fún nísìnyí pé ẹ gbọ́ tiwa yé. Ṣé rí gbogbo tẹ́ ṣe pẹ̀lú Fúlàní is more than enough. Ìyí tẹ́ ti rí níbẹ̀, owó tẹ́ ti jí níbẹ̀, owó tẹ́ ti make níbẹ̀, ẹ forget ìyẹn nísìn. Let us now work towards a new better nation because that nation will be restructured to a standard of where everybody will be nobody. Nàìjíríà tó o bá ti mọ̀yàn, o lè ṣe nǹkan kan. Kò ní rí bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Tó o bá ti mọ̀yàn, o kọ́lọ́ wà bàtà kọ̀ já lẹ́sẹ̀ ni. Wàá máa rìn lọ from one state to the other because the process that would have allowed you to become somebody has been locked in and they've not allowed that to be open for so many people. Ìwọ mọ̀ pé bí wọ́n ṣe ní brain tó as a Yoruba man, Yoruba woman, ó jẹ́ kí wọn náà lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ sí NNPC, but no, kàkà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n kọ́ ọmọ mọ́là, wọ́n kọ́ wọn sí NNPC, wọ́n wá fi Yorùbá kan, wọ́n á fi ṣe PA, ìyẹn ló máa ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́là yẹn, wọ́n á ní MD. Ǹjẹ́ wo tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nigerian Port Authority, ibẹ̀ kọ́ là ń lọ nísìn, àníṣe ní Ọ̀ṣun state, tá a bá ti ń wọnú Ọ̀ṣun, a máa kọ́kọ́ lọ tààrà, a lọ kí bàbá wa Àtaọjà of Òṣogbo, bàbá wa ọba Jimoh Ọlánìpẹ̀kun, tí mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ dárúkọ yín kábíyèsí o. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá wa Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ Ọ̀jájá the second. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn kábíyèsí wa níbi tí orí adé sọlẹ̀ sí. Lóòótọ́ ó wù wá pé kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ju bẹ́ ṣe ń ní ẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ lábẹ́lẹ̀ tí etí wa ń gbọ́. Bọ̀tẹ́ bá jáde tán tí ẹ sọ̀rọ̀, ìjọba ò lè ṣe kankan fún yín. Ẹ ti láwọn ọmọ tó dúró tán, kò ń ṣe bí tìjà, wọ́n dúró tán nítọkùnrin nítọbìnrin láti fi gbogbo nǹkan fi support yín, wọ́n lè ṣe mẹ́wàá fún yín. They can't do anything. Tó bá náà fẹ́ gba security lọ́wọ́ yín, ẹni kan máa kó security wọn lọ, à máa sùn síwájú palace. Ohun yẹn ò tí ì jágéré dáadáa, àwọn èèyàn ò tí ì gbọ́ yín dáadáa. It is making people doubt that whether our kábíyèsí are with us or they are not with us. So Osun State, in the next 72 hours, will be a state that Yoruba Nation rally will also hold. And the whole world will hear that we were in Osun State on Saturday. Oh yes. Gbogbo àgbáyé ló máa mọ̀ pé a wà nínú Ọ̀ṣun láti wá ṣe rally. Ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ìlànà ọmọ Oòduà. And let me put this out clearly, because so many people have asked questions. Ẹ mọ̀ báwa Yorùbá, a máa ní ìbéèrè gan. Kóìkì tí ẹ ṣe wá pọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ rally. Let me tell you the reason why I've used my platform is to make sure that any man, you should know that if I didn't disconnect, I'm busy. Kò yẹ yín nísìn, ṣẹ́rí pressure tí ó ń lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ta fi ń ṣe rally, ó máa dé Kwara, ó máa dé Kogi, ó máa dé Èkìtì, ó máa dé Ondo, ó dẹ̀ ń padà bọ̀ l'Ékòó. Kò sí state tí kò ní di rally. Oh no, every state we will hold a peaceful rally. Oh yes, in the Yoruba land, there will be equal opportunity for everybody. No be who you know. No. There will not be anything of such. There will not be anything of such. It will be everybody would have equal opportunity. Once again, sórí ìwọ tó ṣe ń bẹ̀rù pé tí bá lọ fún rally yẹn ṣé kò ń ṣe pọ́lọ́pàá tó ṣe mú àwọn èèyàn ní Abẹ́òkúta tí wọ́n mú yàn kan mọ́lé. There's nothing for you to be scared of. There's nothing to be worried about. Oh yes, there was a tense situation 72 hours like this. I think that one was even 24 hours before the Abẹ́òkúta rally. Don't threaten wa left and right. But ní Ọ̀ṣun, the governor of Osun State is welcoming us into the state. Because see problem. Nígbà tó ń ṣe pa ń gbéjà lọ. And Chief Sunday Igboho is also going to be in Osun State, Osogbo precisely. So kẹ́tì máa congregate sínú Freedom Park. Kẹ́tì débẹ̀, kẹ́ wọ aṣọ, kẹ́ mú flagi. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Ká múra dáadáa. Nítorí pé a fẹ́ jẹ́ kí àgbáyé mọ̀ sẹ́ pé Yorùbá ṣe tán láti máa lọ. We are tired of being part of Nigeria. Now even your governors are also tired. I told you that on the show. Do you know this is 8th point that the southern governors call for urgent national dialogue? That shows that our message, tẹ́yìn sọ pé a kàn ń pariwo lórí social media, pé a kàn ń pariwo, they are now demanding that there should be a national dialogue. Ǹjẹ́ ìrọ́pọ̀ àwọn Fúlàní máa fún àwọn southern governors ní national dialogue? Do you think that they will get a national dialogue? But let's focus first more on our rally. We come back to this. What is the benefit of a rally? What is the advantage of rally? The advantage is ní ọjọ́ yẹn a máa pín flyer tí ó ti pọ̀ tó wà lọ́wọ́ wa. A ní sticker púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ lóòótọ́, but ìwọ̀nba ta ní a máa gbé débẹ̀. A máa fáwọn èèyàn ní sticker. Wọ́n máa lẹ sticker mọ́ different places. A ní poster tó wà enough tó lè kárí. Tá bá rí sí, ẹ má get me wrong. Oh yes, there's nothing more than enough. But èyí tó ń bá wa lọ sí Ọ̀ṣun, ó sì wà more than enough ní Ọ̀ṣun tí à ń lọ níjọ́ Saturday. But tá bá wá rí ẹni tó ní òun sì lè bá yín ṣe kó tó di pé ẹ máa lọ sí Òṣogbo níjọ́ Saturday, òun á make sure pé ó dọ́wọ́ yín. There's nothing wrong in that. Ṣé urgent ni? Okay, all right then, okay. All right, send it. Because it's the same person calling, and as you know, when they're calling like that, it could be an urgent message, and that's why I have to pick it again. You know, I do apologize for that. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti wà pẹ̀lú wa pé ní Saturday tí ó ń bọ̀ yìí, we are holding our rally. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ń fi ọkàn bá lọ. Ìlànà ọmọ Oòduà tí gbogbo wa mọ ẹni tí ó jẹ́ olùdarí ẹ̀, tí gbogbo wa ń fi ọkàn bá lọ. Ẹlòmíì ní gúrùpù nísìn tọkàn jẹ́ WhatsApp group kò believe nínú bàbá wa Professor Banji Akintoye. That's fine, it's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. But what you need to understand is the reason why we are where we are today is because Professor Banji Akintoye and his dedicated team registered us under UNPO, and that changed the old landmark. Òun ló change ẹ. Ṣé o rò pé wọ́n ló change ẹ ni? Àdílẹ̀ nǹkan ṣiṣẹ́, à ń máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ kábíyèsí the Ataoja of Òṣogbo. Wọ́n ní Yorùbá yẹn kò dán mọ́rán dáadáa. Àti gbọ́ ẹ̀fílẹ̀ ẹ̀ máa ṣàròjẹ́ ká máa bá lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní Yorùbá mi yẹn kò dán mọ́rán. Ẹ bá mi gbà bẹ́ẹ̀. Kábíyèsí àbí kábíyèsí tó dààmú. I remember when we paid him a courtesy visit some few weeks back, almost 2 months ago. Myself, Chief Sunday Igboho, and his team. You try jàre. Ẹlòmíì wà nílùú òyìnbó nísìn kò tẹ̀lé pronounce tèmi pronounce yẹn. At least Yorùbá tèmi tẹ̀ fi dán mọ́rán díẹ̀ láti bàtà ti wà nísàlẹ̀. Ó mọ̀ pé advantage ló jẹ́ ta ni mo fẹ́ máa bá sọ òyìnbó níbí báyìí. Ìní báwo la ṣe máa ń sọ lọ́dọ̀ tí wọ́n yẹn náà ṣẹ́wà òkè ta ló fẹ́ máa sọ níbí báyìí fún. Kò sẹ́ni tí mo fẹ́ máa bá sọ òyìnbó nísàlẹ̀, Yorùbá la jọ ń sọ. Tó bá sọ òyìnbó wọn ní dẹ́ lóhùn kò ṣe pé wọ́n gbọ́ ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ òjìrè la wa. So èmi ti improve, ìwọ náà tètè jára mọ́ ká kúrò nínú rubbish country. Ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Professor Banji Akintoye. Sherry, we all know that people have WhatsApp group, but let us appreciate that somebody ignite the spirit in us. It is not me. Please correct the spelling, not Osun but Osun State. Okay, I'll correct here, no problem. I think it's just the auto spell. Somebody is asking location of the rally. Let me pull that up. It's Freedom Park. That's where we're going to congregate. And from there, we move out as well. So it's going to happen at Ilesha roundabout at Ile-Ife. The palace. Okay. All right. I think this is also, this is coming from, let me make sure we got this right. From Yoruba Nation Global Directorate. This is what I got from them. with endorsement of Yoruba leader Emeritus Professor Banji Akintoye. Osun State Peaceful Rally Awareness Rally, 15th of May 2021. Ilesha roundabout at Ile-Ife at Onis Palace. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. And I hope that information is right. But if anything, we would update you. But the most important thing is there will be a lot of people in Osun State. It's a rally of the biggest rally. Rally tí à ń ṣe yìí, it is one of the criteria that we need. I know people want the real action. Those action will come around. Wọ́n ní wọ́n ti bá wa edit ọ̀hún yẹn, wọ́n ti sọ di Osun State. I know a lot of people are concerned when it comes to rally because people are worried based on the previous incident that have happened. But there's nothing for us to be worried about. Kò sí nǹkan tó yẹ kó máa bà wá lẹ́rù. Ṣé rally tá à ń ṣe is also one out of so many reasons why we need to leave Nigeria. Ṣé rí tá bá gbé rally dé state kan, àwọn tó wà ní agbègbè yẹn á lè ṣàlàyé fún wọn ìdí tí a ṣe wá síbẹ̀. And that is why the rally is very, very important. Rally is important in the sense that people want to hear people talk. And so, we have people watching us because they have the internet access. What about our mothers, our fathers, our sisters? What about them? Majority of them do not have access to the network that we are using right now, not even the WhatsApp. And that is why rally is very, very important. And it will be well planned as well for so many reasons. Because we know the federal government does not want us to hold rally in any state. The federal government doesn't want us to hold rally, but they forgot that we are not even abide by the constitution that has been void. Oh yes, Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ni, we are going into those states not to create havoc, not to damage anything, not to burn anything down, but to talk to the people. And that is something that no governor can hesitate by not allowing us to make a rally. And we will repeat the rally. Tabati para frequency, all the time. And let me say this as well. What are the do's and don'ts that you should understand as we get into rally stage now? The reason why we don't want to make sure that no one is missing is I've seen different groups. If Lagos ile, we're coming to Lagos. Let us focus on the Osun rally. Dayo. Focus on the Osun rally. Kilo one in Lagos. Why are you scared of Lagos? There's nothing in Lagos. Lagos rally is going to hold. We'll talk about that later. Let's make this clear. No one can stop a rally. Let me give you the advantage of peaceful protest is a positive solution. It reminds people that even when governed by oppressed regime, the power still lies with the people. Low risk factor. Because rally is very, very important. It is something, because peaceful rally, protest, peaceful, there's a lot risk factor that you will get hurt if you choose. I know that I will not be picked up by DSS 24 hours before the rally. I can confirm that to you that the governor of Osun State himself has said that nothing of such would happen. The governor of Osun State have assured Chief Sunday Igboho that nothing of such would happen, and not even the DSS would threaten anyone into the rally and after the rally. So there's nothing for us to be scared of. There's nothing for us to be scared of. So when people think that, no, forget about that. There's nothing of such. There's guarantee. It's because it's our collective effort. It's not Chief Sunday Igboho. It's our collective effort. Somebody's asking the time to show that Yoruba people wants to be left alone out of the contraction called Nigeria. And that is the key. What are the benefits when we say we want to leave Nigeria? The benefit is this country is not in line with us as a people, as a tribe. I have our culture, we have our ways of life, and we are different people that people must understand around the world. So when you're coming for the rally, you can come in groups, you can come as individuals. But remember, you are not coming to fight with the police. You are not coming to fight with the security operatives. Oh, they're not gonna tamper with us. They won't have anything to do with us. They will only be there to make sure that no hoodlums hijack the peaceful rally that has been planned by the organizer. And hear me very well, by the organizer. I never said Koiki Media is the organizer of that rally. And if you support a Yoruba nation, there's nothing saying that you should not call your people in Osun State. Láti máa jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé níjọ́ Saturday o kí gbogbo wa pàdé ní Osun State. And that is one way the international community will say, èrò lélẹ́yìí, àwọn tó fẹ́ lọ lélẹ́yìí. Then they start also taking us serious. Are we going to fight? Oh yes, I know that will happen because the fight will start from the governors themselves. Do you see this? The southern governors call for urgent national dialogue. That is not something that will go in line with the Fulani Caliphate. And what are the 8 points that they talked about? They talked about urgent and bold steps to restructure Nigeria. The country cannot be restructured because it doesn't have a structure. There's no structure. So what are they going to restructure? Another empire, known in Nigeria, but it is run by the Fulani Caliphate, and that is why the of every section and every parastatal of this country is in the hands of the Fulani Caliphate. And there's no difference between Fulani and Hausa. So don't mix them up. They are both the same. A Fulani man will kill if you kill any Hausa man. An Hausa man will kill you if you kill any Fulani man. Let me play this video before we go further. When we talk about the damage that is done on the Yoruba people, this is another exclusive that was sent to me today. Let's hear. You don't have to literally see the picture, but I know video sometimes I'll be able to see the picture. But let's hear this 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 42 seconds of what atrocity a Fulani man in a Yoruba land has done to one Yoruba man again.
Ẹ kúrò lẹ́ ọ̀bọ̀dá. A gbọ́ pé ní àná ni ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí, ṣé lè ṣàlàyé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀? Ó yá ń gbọ́ yín o.
Lára àná tí mo jí, mo ń lọ sóko, owó màálù mo fẹ́ lọ kó fún ọ̀rẹ́ mi lájọ ta ìròyìn àyíká. Tó ìgbà tó yá.
Agbègbè bo níbi tẹ́yìn dárúkọ yẹn wà?
Lọ́nà ọ̀nà Kàbúrà ní Faransé.
Local government wo nu?
Ìtẹ̀sọ́jú ní government.
À ń gbọ́ yín.
Tó ìgbà tó yá àsìkò tó dùn lọ́wọ́ yìí kò jì sí agent. Bẹ́ẹ̀ mo yá rí ọmọkùnrin àjọ ń lọ. Ilé ẹja àbúrò àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ machine tí olóòrùn náà ń lọ rẹ̀. Ìrẹ̀jọ́ lọ ní ọmọ ìṣáájú ìlú wà ní ẹ̀yìn rẹ̀. Òkèrè lẹ́nu yọ báyìí ibi kọ́lẹ̀ bàbá yìí
níjọ́ wo nìyẹn.
láàárọ̀ àná nǹkan bíi ní àárọ̀ àbí mẹ́sàn-án ìdílé bá bọ́lẹ̀ lórí mọ́sìn.
ó túmọ̀ sí pé ọjọ́ àná Tuesday on the 11 inú oṣù karùn-ún 2021.
so ó ṣe rí àdáni ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ wọn tèmi náà so ó ṣe rí pé mo ti bọ́ọ̀lù ní machine mo start machine báyìí ó fi Victor náà Victor bá sálọ ọmọ kékeré náà ó ṣáàdó àfi gbáhùn àdá ṣe rí.
ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tí alàgbà yẹn sọ tá a bá ń ṣe danger wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá kò ń ṣe pé aláyé àbí bàbá tí pàtàkì kò ń ṣe pé òun náà ní agbára ó lè má ní tí ìbílẹ̀ tó pọ̀ la òun náà gbé àdá dání ó fẹ́ fi àdá yẹn náà pé nílẹ̀ wa ẹ bá wọn náà ṣe ń pariwo ní sí pé ẹ ní sóríire èyí Fúlàní àwọn náà wá ń sọ pé ò ní sóríire wọ́n Fúlàní yẹn ó ti rí pé ọwọ́ tí bàbá yìí fi mú àdá dání bó ṣe fi bọ́lẹ̀ lórí ọ̀kadà ọwọ́ yẹn ló gbé àdá lé lórí ọwọ́ yẹn gangan tẹ bá wo fídíò kan tí ó ń circulate tí wọ́n gé the same lára àwọn tó ń bá wa ṣiṣẹ́ náà ló ṣe fídíò yẹn ta fi sẹ́ndẹ̀ síta ẹ̀rí bá máa kan tí wọ́n gé ọwọ́ yẹn nísìnyí wọ́n ti gé the same area yẹn gangan náà ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí ti ṣẹlẹ̀ o the same tá a bá ń sọ fún yín pé ewu ti wọlé káàárọ̀ òjíire ṣé àdánìkan náà sì ń rí àwọn tó kò bọn AK-47 wọ́n wà nínú igbó wọ́n fẹ́ jáde sí wa wọ́n fẹ́ pa wá pátápátá the same area yẹn gangan because nígbà tí ẹni yìí pè mí mo láti gbé dìde láti Èkó kó tún padà lọ sílùú yẹn ẹ rántí fídíò yẹn ẹ rántí màá play yẹn náà tí wọ́n gé ọwọ́ máà nìyẹn it is the same location eléyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ ní 11th nínú ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí níbi tí wọ́n jókòó sí ìlú òyìnbó tó ń sọ pé Kóìkì gbogbo ẹ̀yin mídíà ẹ fẹ́ fọ́ Nàìjíríà bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ọ̀dà òun sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí but nílẹ̀ wa wọ́n fi aláyé yẹn ní ọwọ́ òun ló lé mú because ó mọ̀ pé tẹ bá rántí ní kó tó di pé mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ agitation tèmi ń ṣe kí lorúkọ ọmọ yẹn Daniel James ni wọ́n fi àdá wọ́n fi ṣá gbogbo orí ẹ̀ tí mo rí tó tí mo ṣe tẹ́mi yẹn kó sí mi lọ́kàn tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń pariwo pé ẹ̀ ní ṣoríire tẹ bá rántí àwọn tó bá ń follow mi kò ń ṣàyìn tẹ̀sẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń follow mi àwọn tó ti ń follow mi from the beginning of the first day somebody like Odili is a Biafra man is watching me is in Canada ẹ̀ rántí tí mo jáde tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń fọ̀ fún àwọn èèyàn rò pé mo ń ṣeré ni eré yẹn ló ti ń di tòótọ́ báyìí o eré tẹ̀yìn rò pé mò ń ṣe nígbà yẹn it is still the same problem ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí o 1829 today 13th no àbí ti 13th lè ní of May èmi máa ń fẹ́ jẹ́ kó ní rẹ́kọ̀dì ni àbáláyé mi ò yẹ yín nísìn ẹni tí òun náà fẹ́ jà yìí àdáwà lọ́wọ́ ẹ àmọ́ Fúlàní yára jù lọ ó ṣá ní ọwọ́ yẹn ṣé ẹni tí wọ́n ti ṣá ní ọwọ́ tí wọ́n bá ṣáyàn ní ọwọ́ kódà tó bá tẹ̀ sí láǹfààní pé o fẹ́ gbìyànjú for the fact pé wọ́n ti gbé àdálé ẹ lọ́wọ́ àfi tó bá jẹ́ pé èmi ò wá mọ̀ bí aláyé yìí nísìn kò ní nǹkan lára because tó bá yẹ kó ní nǹkan lára ni bó ṣe ṣá ní ọwọ́ yẹn kò ní wọlé ẹ ṣe gan bàbá wa Gbẹ̀du bàbá rántí ọ̀rọ̀ Daniel James Gbẹ̀du gan bá wa dá sínú ẹ̀ níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn ẹ bá rántí it was based on Daniel James that brought my own spirit out pé wọ́n ṣá ní orí kò ṣe kékeré kódà máa ní kọ́ bá mi pọ́nmọ yẹn wá kó wá kàtẹ̀ worí yẹn and that same thing is still happening so tá a bá ń sọ fún yín tí gbogbo àwa mídíà tá à ń pariwo ìwọ kan wá jókòó sínú òyìnbó ó jókòó sí ìlú òyìnbó àbò wà ní Nàìjíríà ó wá ní ká ṣàánú àwọn politician kó ṣe 2023 ó rí pé kà nìyẹn ẹ jẹ́ àmàgbọ́n tí bàbá yẹn sọ lọ this video will be sent out to all our media house wọ́n ṣe send sí mi ni.
báyìí ni.
mi ò mọ̀ tó múra àjà wá lẹ́yìn ìgbà náà wọ́n á ṣàmì tẹ́lẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀.
ṣẹgbọ́n lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó ti ṣá ní ọwọ́ ẹni tó ṣá lọ́wọ́ tó bá jẹ́ pé bàbá yẹn ní àjẹsára ni bó ṣe ṣá ní ọwọ́ yẹn kò ní wọlé but in tó ti mu tó wọlé tẹ́jẹ̀ tú jáde ó wá bù níbòmí ó fẹ́ gé ọwọ́ yìí bọ́lẹ̀ ni o ó fẹ́ ṣá ọwọ́ yẹn bọ́lẹ̀ ọmọ àlè làwọn Fúlàní yẹn àwọn náà mọ̀ pé táwọn bá tètè fún ẹ níbi tó ti da wàá weak àfẹn tó bá jẹun tó jẹun sábẹ́ ẹkùn dáadáa àfẹn tó bá jẹun sí abẹ́ ẹkùn dáadáa ẹja máa bọ́rọ̀ yẹn lọ.
àwọn mọ̀lú tó kó jáde ńkọ́.
àwọn mọ̀lú dúró ló dúró.
àwọn mọ̀lú yẹn máa tó mélòó.
ayé ilẹ̀ táwọn mọ̀lú tó pọ̀ ní o mọ̀lú tó pọ̀ ní. tó o sá jáde wá bá mi bí tí mo dúró pẹ̀lú ẹ̀jẹ̀ lára tó bá sọ pé.
èmi ti gbọ́ fídíò ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ó débi tí àlàyé yìí ẹ máa gbọ́ tó sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà tí mọ́tò kan wá ń bọ̀ ṣe rí wàhálà ti wà ní bíbá gan bàbá wàhálà ń bọ̀ mọ́tò kan wá ń bọ̀ mọ́tò yẹn ni kò bá rescue àlàyé yìí o ṣe rí nígbà tí mọ́tò yẹn débẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ní kó dúró kó jọ dírẹ́bà yẹn ó ní obìnrin méjì nínú mọ́tò àwọn ń bọ̀ látòkò ni kàkà kó dúró ó kánlẹ̀ ni o fúlàní yẹn sá lọ sínú igbó nígbà tó rí pé mọ́tò ń bọ̀ àbí ṣẹ́rí ẹlòmíì wo gbogbo àwọn rural area wa òun wo bíi Lagos tí mọ́tò pọ̀ ṣẹ́rí gbogbo Lagos tó ń sọ pé 20 million yẹn tó bá dé agbègbè míì 20 million wà níbẹ̀ but wọ́n wà scattered ṣẹ́rí you can drive on a particular road and you might not see anybody mọ́tò tó wá ń bọ̀ ni kò bá tún wá gba máyì sílẹ̀ wọ́n gba fúlàní yẹn tó gba owó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ó gba 84,000 naira lọ́wọ́ máa yìí mọ́tò yẹn wá dúró ẹ máa gbọ́ tó fẹ́nu rẹ̀ sọ mọ́tò yẹn dúró òun wá sọ fún mọ́tò yẹn pé kó ṣàánú òun wọ́n ti ṣàwọn ìyẹn ní no ìyẹn tún drive off bí fúlàní yẹn tún ṣe jáde padà nìyẹn ẹ máa gbọ́.
kàókùdí
ẹ̀gbọ́n kàókùdí ó ń béèrè owó tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kàókùdí lórí ilẹ̀ wa.
ọba wa sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu ara rẹ̀ ọba kan wà ló sá kó 86,000.
ẹ̀gbọ́n
86.
ó kó 86.
change tó ń ṣe yọ owó yẹn 88.
orí epo 2,000.
epo ìgbà tó ń máa wá sí oko tó ní 500 naira ti bá mi dé ìtòlú ọdún tó ní ìṣòwò orí wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ bí ọlọ́pàá wá ní wọ́n wá wo ibi tá a ti yọ ọkọ̀ orí ẹ̀ wọ́n lọ bí ọlọ́pàá jẹ́ẹ̀tì ọkọ̀ ní gbẹ́tò ẹ máa gbé lọ́dọ̀ dìbò ló kọ̀ láti tó pèsè wá sí àwọn rìpọ́tù púpọ̀ nínú ọdún fún ọlọ́pàá tó fi dìbò wá sókè orí wọ́n dẹ̀ ní wípé tó bá di ìgbàdára ń bá yá làwọn tó tẹ̀lé mi lọ síbi tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí ti ṣẹlẹ̀ àmọ́ èmi mọ dáhùn gbẹgbẹgbẹ dáhùn ní irú wájú ìta níta jókòó ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ti ṣẹlẹ̀.
ṣé ọba ìlú ti gbọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yìí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí àbí ìjòyè ìlú ti gbọ́ sí i.
wọ́n ti gbọ́ bọ̀tí wọ́n ti gbọ́ àti bí jáde ní ẹ̀yẹ tó jẹ́ ọba wọ́n ti gbọ́.
ìgbésẹ̀ wo ni wọ́n ti ń gbọ́ kó wọ́n gbé lórí ẹ̀.
mo ti gbọ́ gbèsè kan ju èyí tí bàbá wa sọ fún aláàrọ̀ ìlọ̀pọ̀ wá sí wọ́n sọ fún aláàrọ̀ ìlọ̀pọ̀.
kí làwọn fúlàní wa tún ṣe pẹ̀lú nǹkan yẹn sí.
wọn ò tí ì fún wọn lára ṣá wọn ò fún wọn lára àmọ́ kí wọ́n máa ní àwọn jẹ́sẹ̀ kí wọ́n ní ọ̀hún ó wá síbí lẹ́yìn àwọn gẹ́gẹ́ fúnra rẹ̀ ló sọ fún wa pé ká máa tèkè ọ̀rọ̀ yìí sí pé àgbàrá náà ti sọ fáwọn pé ìwà àwọn ọmọ ní àárín yẹn pé àgbàrá ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún àwọn níwà àwọn bàbá ìrànwọ́ níbi tí wọ́n lọ jókòó yẹn.
àwọn olófò àwọn fúlàní ẹ̀ láàyè níbi tí wọ́n dúró tí wọ́n ń ga wọn yẹn.
ìyẹn ní ọ̀wọ̀ sí mi.
ṣé fúlàní táwọn fúlàní bá ti dá agbègbè kan wọ́n kàn jókòó síbẹ̀ kò sí pé wọ́n ń gbàṣẹ lọ́wọ́ olóyè àbí ọba kankan.
òbí máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
kò sẹ́ni ẹ̀kan tó ń wádìí wọ́n kàn.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni òbí máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ dáadáa.
bọ́ bí mo ṣe ń wọ́wọ́ yìí ibo ni apá ibi tí ọjọ́ ọgbẹ́ yẹn pọ̀ sí jù bẹ́ẹ̀.
apá ọwọ́ ọ̀tún.
ṣé níbi ìgbọ̀n ọwọ́ yẹn.
àti ilé àti tẹ̀yìn.
ó fàdà aṣa lẹ́yìn náà ẹ̀rí ó fàdà aṣa lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yìn.
ó sáyé mọ́ ẹ̀yìn náà ni. ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́.
ó fi gé ọwọ́ yẹn bọ́lẹ̀.
kí ni ọ̀dọ́ ìlú ti wá gbé ìgbésẹ̀ wo làwọn ọ̀dọ́ ìlú ti gbé báyẹn.
wọ́n ní wọ́n fẹ́ gbèsè lánàá ọ̀pọ̀tì àwọn yẹn sọ fún ọdún tó
ìgbésẹ̀ kankan tí wọ́n ń gbé ó tún mọ̀ sí pé yín tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí yìí ó tún lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́lómi náà lọ́la
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o.
kò sẹ́ni ẹ̀ka tó lè bọ́ nínú ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
ẹ tí mo bí ti ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú.
ó náà tí mo bí ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀.
ẹ pé kò sí ààbò kankan fún wa ní gbogbo àgbègbè wa yìí nìyẹn.
kò sí pẹ̀lú.
ìjọba ò dẹ̀ sí ìmọ̀ sí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí.
lẹ́yìn àwọn ọlọ́pàá kan ti bọ́.
ọlọ́pàá rí kankan ṣe sí.
ó dá àwọn ọdẹ kámẹ́rà
ẹni yìí ni àwọn Fúlàní kọlù ní àárọ̀ àná lásìkò tó ń lọ sóko àpá tí wọ́n ń dá sẹ́ni ẹ̀ lára lélẹ̀ yìí ọwọ́ tẹ̀ ń wò ní ọ̀kan yìí wọ́n fẹ́ gé ọwọ́ yẹn bọ́ ni níbi tẹ́ rí tí wọ́n sùn kọ́mọ́ yẹn ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́.
So the question now is, out of the demands from these southern governors, this is where the fight will trigger. You guys are thinking that Koiki Media and us will be the one to start the problem, especially the war. The southern governors is now making a demand, and part of their demand is number 2. I purposely showed this first video. Now to go back into what the southern governors are requesting. If that request happened, somebody like this man would not have been attacked. Also, before I go further into the conversation, I would like to give our condolences to the family of those that were at an accident on Monday on their way to secure Comrade Femi. Comrade Femi was the young man that was kidnapped by the police force in Eleweron in Ogun State. He was kept there from the 1st of May until Chief Sunday Igboho intervened. But unfortunately, 3 individuals took off from Songwater, making their way to meet up with him so that they can give money and they can give him a kind of a support. But we lost one of them. He died, but the remaining 2 are still presently in the hospital. I posted a video on our timeline on Koiki Media with the number that you can reach directly should you want to do any kind of assistance to them as well. Because I think, that is what we can say, and we can continue to wish that something like, I think we lost a brother like that last year. I think he died in UAE. Few people have died during the, this agitation. As long as they support Yoruba, or they are Yorubas and they've died, we must remember them, and history will remember the young man that died and the family that he left as well. Now, let's go back to this conversation. Also, quickly to touch on these, there's a particular link that has been traveling from one WhatsApp to another WhatsApp. An individual is sending me a message, Koiki, can you verify this particular link? What I can tell you is, and that link has got to do with something to say we are doing referendum June 12th. There is no way, because CBT Baba Wakintoye ti sọ pé a máa ṣe referendum ní June 12th. So all that is lies, irony. If anybody is posting a link pé a máa ṣe referendum ní June 12th, that is the biggest lie you can think of. I've talked about it, but I have to emphasize it again because more people are still falling for this referendum in June 12th. There's no way that a referendum is going to hold in June 12th. So don't be deceived by anyone telling you that there will be a referendum. There will not be a referendum yet. There's nothing like referendum. So tẹ́ bá ń rí gbogbo pé wọ́n send the link kan referendum kan bọ̀, irọ́ ló bá dé. It could be the enemies of those that are thinking that they can use that to disturb what we are doing. There's no referendum in June 12th. No referendum is happening on June 12th. It's all lies. And I guess that link is probably looking like something like this. I want to show you. Because so many people have sent me message, so many people are concerned, Koiki, ṣé òtítọ́ ni kíní káwọn tó filẹ̀ and all that. All I can tell you is it is all lies. No referendum yet. Nobody has confirmed any referendum. If there's going to ever be any referendum, it's going to come from United Nations. It is only United Nations that can declare a referendum date. I hope you understand. It is only a United Nations that can't and want to call, not the federal government. So so let's continue. So now the governors, the southern governors are discussing about food enforcement. This is where the war will start. The governors now wants to ban movement of cow, where we will not have that kind of atrocity. So when the governors are giving the federal government that ultimatum, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think the federal government is going to listen to them? From what I was told by Professor Banji Akintoye, a referendum is not happening in June 12. Forget about it. I did confirm with Professor Banji Akintoye with that particular link. There's nothing like referendum. So, but let's continue with the conversation. Full enforcement of ban on open grazing and cattle movement from the north on the foot. So now, tí àwọn governors wa nílẹ̀ Yorùbá tó ń sọ fún ìjọba pé a fẹ́ kí wọ́n máa dẹran pẹ̀lú ẹsẹ̀ láti north wá sí south. Do you think the Mayati Allah will agree, align with that? Do you believe that the Mayati Allah will agree that they should not allow their cow to travel from the northern part of the country by foot? You might be wondering, how do they travel by foot? These are terrorists, we know that. But they are using the cattle as a kind of, 419. They are making it look like, Enolanda, Manulanda. That is the biggest lie that they can ever tell you. They are big-time terrorists. They are not barbaric. They are full-blown terrorists from Niger, Chad, and the remaining part of those side of the globe where they've traveled from into this country. And they were brought here by the same Buhari government during the Jonathan era when they were going into that election. They brought them here as a jihadist fighter to disrupt, thinking that Jonathan was not going to leave power. So that is why some people are saying, oh, you guys are upset. You are PDP. What the hell is PDP? What the hell? So when you hear some nonentic idiot speaking from their base, saying that we are upset because PDP lost power, what is my problem with PDP? What help did PDP did in this shithole country? That shows you that people are not reasoning. What reason? They are not reasoning. So they are thinking that by telling people that, oh, Koiki Media is a PDP man, is just upset because PDP lost power. No, why should I be upset? Because I don't want to use the F word because I know some of our youth and children are watching the broadcast. Are they stupid? Shower anyone? And you're about Duro and more of PDP, more than so. Tell PDP 419. They are all 419 from bottom to top. They are all 419. All these bastard politicians that have made life miserable for our people. Why should I fight for PDP? What is my own problem with PDP? So let's go back to this conversation. This particular gray area will trigger the war that you are not expecting. Yeah, what did PDP do for anybody? Now, the part of this southern government's demand is 8. But I want to focus on the one that will trigger the problem. A very good evening once again to everyone that have joined us. What we are fighting for is got nothing to do with PDP, neither has it got anything to do with any political party. We are fighting for a nation of our own. And we have been in a, I saw this post, the same thing they said, I'm a supporter of Biafra. Biafra wants freedom, does the same way we want freedom. But this is what I picked up from Mazi Namdekano. Let me see if I can pull that up. If anybody can answer that question, then we will probably know that what we are doing is not right. And this is what he has to say. Superior argument And that, as you can see, so I'm reading it from what I saw Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talked about. I need a genuine, educated, intelligent Nigeria professor to answer the following question for me. It is only 4 questions. 4 questions. And I want everybody, as I'm speaking out now, to either write it out or put it on the comments. So that when people are watching, they are reading the comments, they'll be able to see that section. Number 1, are we ready? Do we have a pen and paper? If we have pen and paper, let's indicate 1 before I go into it. It's 4 questions we want to ask. A very good evening and welcome wherever you're joining us from. Are we ready? Let's go. Number 1 question. This is a jam question. This is a jam question for everybody. What was the name of Nigeria before amalgamation of 1914? Question mark. You debate me on this issue, you last more than 2 minutes, I will abandon Biafra. Should I repeat that again? The first question, what was the name? Kí lorúkọ Nigeria before amalgamation? Orúkọ wo ni Nigeria ń jẹ́? Àǹfààní àwọn tí kò bá gbóyìnbó tí bá ń sọ. Number 2, what was the nationality of the progenitors Frederick Lugard amalgamated in 1914? What was the nationality of our progenitors of Frederick Lugard amalgamated in 1914? Number 3, if Nigeria is 60 years old on the 1st 2020 and your father or mother is 61 years, what nationality was she or he before he or she became a one Nigeria in 1960? Question mark. And the last question, what was Obasanjo nationality before independence in 1960? Question mark. I'm gonna go through it one more time, and we go back into where the war will start from, because the Mayati Allah will not align Nigeria. Oh yes, we have been part of Nigeria because we were forced to be part of Nigeria, not on our own will, not on our own will. Kò ṣe pé torí ẹ̀mí wa fẹ́ jẹ́ Nigeria. Ẹ̀yin tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ 61 years àbí ọmọ 62 years, ìlú wo ni ẹni yẹn wà tẹ́lẹ̀ kó tó di pé wọ́n sọ di Nigeria? Let's go back again one more time. What was the name of Nigeria before amalgamation of 1914? What was the nationality of our progenitors Frederick Lugard that amalgamated 20, which was last year? And your father and your mother is 61 years. What nationality was she or he before he or she became a one Nigeria in 1960? Number 4. What was Obasanjo nationality before independence in 1960? Shit old country, telling us all bloody lies all the time. They think everybody's going to be stupid and we will continue with that nonsense country called Nigeria. They continue. Nigeria has failed and it's not going to stand. Forget about the mirage that you see on the TV as if everything is cool. There's a problem boiling underneath that is about to explode. It's going to explode because this governor demand also mean that Mayati Allah will respond back. Full enforcement of the ban on open grazing and cattle movement from the north on the foot. President Buhari should address Nigeria. He can never address Nigeria. If he's alive, he's got dementia. If he's not alive, he has been dead long time ago, and we have a mannequin right in Asoro that has been kept protected from people. How do you think, somebody like Biden, look at his age, he's still coming out, moving around, talking to people? What makes it different from the mannequin, like Mayego we call him? The buffoon, the moron in Asoro, calling himself Buhari. Let him come out and address Nigerians with a media chat, not Femi additional nonsense and Gabashewu nonsense coming to talk to us that the presidency. Who the hell are there to deceive millions of Nigerians? They think we are all stupid. They think we are all stupid people. They think it will continue like this. They forgot that one day will be one day. Some people will wake up and start telling the truth to the minds of millions of stupid people that are still thinking that and somebody say, Yami, don't call them stupid. We are stupid. Because if you're not stupid, for 60 bloody years, we have lived in abject poverty with a country that have more resources than so many countries around the world. So you are stupid. A country that refused to fix just water for the people. And you say we should continue with this caliphate. They have an agenda. That agenda is Fulani will start coming out with AK-47 and they will start killing more people. So when these southern governors are making demands, they are looking for trouble. They are also looking for trouble because our own demand is we want a total disintegration out of this contraption called Nigeria because there's so many reasons why this country is not meant for us. When people say the country has locked the potential of millions of youths that have left secondary school, that have left university, and there's no hope for them. And that is why they focus more. That is the only way. So people need to understand that we are not the cause of the problem that you have looked at now. So forget about those that say, oh, Koiki, this, that. No. Don't listen to them. They are trying to divert your mind away from the atrocity that have been committed on millions of us. They know that this is our last push, and that last push will go until 2023 when this whole country will collapse. If it's not even going to collapse before the end of the year. The way things are now, it will get very hot. It will go more down on a daily basis because they cannot stop us. Forget about it. They might say that I'm in Nigeria talking like this. They cannot do anything. They are not the creator that created me. Oh, Mama, and they know that. And that is why some of the governors are also now aligning. Because they know we are speaking the truth. If I sit down on a debate with any of the governors for 10 minutes, I will knock them off in 10 minutes. And they know that. They know that. Let them call me on a Zoom meeting with any of the governors and let them tell us why we are doing the wrong thing, and they believe that their politics will solve the problem in this country. The politics cannot solve anything. It is just caricature. Come make a chop, you chop. That is the whole politics. Politics of Amala politics. Leadership. Kò ń ṣe leadership rárá. So ẹ jẹ́ kí yẹn kó máa yé gbọ́ wa. Kò ń ṣe leadership rárá. Kò ń ṣe politics. Kò ń ṣe politics Amala. What the politicians know is they love the way the system is. They know that if we have to change the system, come into a new nation, and we start discussing the proper constitution where a politician steal money is either they cut off your head or whatever is inside that constitution. It is not a fraudulent constitution that we have now. The present 1999 constitution is the reason why you and myself have gone through hellfire in another man's country. Do you know what it means to go and succumb as a professor, as a BSc holder, as an HND holder, as a woman that was a trader in Lagos State controlling millions of naira, and you are now cleaning the house of a old woman and a old man in United Kingdom, in America? Do you know that shame that we have put on ourselves? Àti kó ẹ̀gbin mọ́ra for a very long time. Ẹ̀gbin yẹn nísìnyí wá sọ pé nígbà tó bá fẹ́ lẹ́rọ̀ á fún wọn ní líle. But Osun State is a peaceful rally. And that is what they will understand. What if ẹ̀gbin? What if yí gbogbo ra lára? It doesn't matter whatever you are doing in America, in UK, in Canada, in Ethiopia, in Malaysia, in Libya, in Oman. Ẹ̀gbin ló ti fi kó sí gbogbo wa lára. Ẹ̀gbin yẹn is what we want to stop now. And we will stop it, and nothing will stop that. Forget about all the lies they're telling you there will be 2023. Look at the atrocity they are committing in Southeast. Unknown gunmen, killing more Biafrans, killing more people because they are demanding for their rights. Killing more people. Making life miserable for the people in the Southeast because they want to be on their own. We will not allow that. Every one of us have tolerated nonsense, including myself. Oh, we have all tolerated nonsense. We have all tolerated nonsense. Shall we go blame? Can't blame on your missing. Let me explain this to you. Once again, a very good evening and welcome. Aki gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ń ṣọdún lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́, àwa náà ń ṣọdún báyìí. Ẹ̀yin àjọsán, ojú ti tì yín báyìí. Mo kí bàbá wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí bàbá wa Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀, Ọ̀jájá the second. Mo kí bàbá wa His Royal Ọba wa Jimoh Ọlánìpẹ̀kun, the Ataoja of Osogbo land. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Governor Gboyega Oyetola for giving us, our right, not the right under the fraudulent constitution, but our right as Yoruba people to come into the state on Saturday and have a peaceful rally. And that rally we hold. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n gbé ètò yẹn kalẹ̀. A dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho. Forget it. His name means a lot. His name means a lot. You might not like him. You might hate him. It doesn't matter. His name means a lot to so many Yorubas. Má sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí, báyìí ni kò sọ̀rọ̀, má sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí, báyìí ni kò sọ̀rọ̀, kí ló dé? Kí ló dé? Kí ló dé? How many Yoruba lawyers can solve our problems? So when people are looking at the situation in Southeast, Intonshell in Southeast is coming down to Southwest. Oh, you don't know that? The situation happening in Southeast is making its way down to Southwest if we don't stop them now. Because the caliphate knows that they are on their last, when you are running, you know the last person that you are giving the baton to will finish the job. We are on the last lap. This country will be disintegrated, whether peacefully, whether it goes in anarchy. I don't give a toss. It doesn't matter as long as we come out of it. But if anybody is still deceiving themselves, I know some of the Yorubas, you are living in Europe, you are still thinking that you will make your way and come and be a PDP, APC, even Sowore himself knows. Sowore is only being locked in Abuja for a reason known to him and them. I'm telling you that. We don't have anything against him, but he knows the truth that the only way out, how can Sowore, a Yoruba man, some people say it doesn't matter, he's still a Yoruba man, one way or the other. It doesn't matter whatever you've heard him say, but he's not, leave all that. How can he say that he believes in one Nigeria to restructure? What the hell is it to say that? He shouldn't be saying that because he knows that if he goes to Germany, and he's somebody that has traveled, he's a well-educated man. He has been around the world. He even traveled as far as Australia during that election. How many of your contestants even traveled to come and see you in UK, in America? He went around the world, but that is not going to change the problem. The problem is we are Yorubas. Some people will say, but how do you now work with the remaining minority? I said it, if Nigeria has to break 80 million, and we should not have any reason to do with Nigeria because it's a shit old country. And it's just like that. It is nothing to do with us. And some of you that have been talking about the Lagos rally, let me put this clear out. From the information that was circulated by Said said he wanted to do Lagos rally. Oh yes, he has been mentioning my name. There was nowhere I endorsed that rally. And I'll tell you the reason why. I have never planned any rally since I got to Nigeria, but I have spoken, I have engaged, they have given me information of what rally is coming up, and we have promoted it. When he talked about the rally, he has the right to say he wants to do rally. But one thing is, you must carry everybody along so that the rally will be a successful one and not even a rally like Lagos. Lagos on Lagos. Lagos on rally Lagos. No, everybody from the media to the solicitor to the lawyer to anybody, everybody will be involved. It's not going to be one man's job. Could it possible? Could it possible? And that is one thing that needs to be clear out. So when people are saying, oh yes, we have people that are saying, when is rally coming? No. It's not because they say when the rally is coming. He talked about the rally. He picked up a date. That date definitely There's no way. Looking at it, Osun rally finished on the 15th. Even if we say gbogbo àwọn tó ń lọ sọ́ọ̀ṣùn kan ló ń bọ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, ṣé àfẹ́jẹ́ káwọn tó ń lọ sọ́ọ̀ṣùn yẹn náà wá sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni? So what is the essence of the rally then? Tàbá ní pé a fẹ́ ṣe rally kan ní Ọ̀ṣun, and in between that, àwọn kan ti mú date náà ní Oro ní Kwara State, and that there's another one happening, I think in Akure, if I'm right, on the 22nd. Mo rántí tàwọn tèkìtì. So why should we be in a rush to go into Lagos? Àná ń bọ̀ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sẹ́, kò ń ṣe mí nìkan, gbogbo wa la jọ ń lọ sẹ́kọ̀ọ́, wọ́n lè ṣe nothing. Forget about, I don't want to mention their names. Kò ń ṣe pé ẹ̀rù ń bà wá, but wọ́n lè ṣe anything fún wa. It's not because we are going there to fight. No, we are going there for a peaceful rally. Tó bá dẹ̀ di gbẹgẹ, ó di gbẹgẹ náà nìyẹn. But how can we say we are going for a rally, a mega rally, and then we are not planning it properly? That rally must be endorsed. But one thing I have said behind the scene, and what I'm saying as well, is that date is not visible. That date is just not visible. And that's the fact. It's just the fact. Kò ń ṣèyàn mẹ́fà la fẹ́ kó lọ sí rally Èkó. Kò ń ṣèyàn kan la fẹ́. A fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mọ̀ pé àti ìdè àwọn èèyàn máa gba. You think we are going with one truck? No. Everybody máa gba truck from different groups. If we like, we have more than 20 DJ. Bá ṣe máa ṣe nìyẹn. Wọ́n máa mọ̀ pé kàn wọlé sẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Wọ́n máa mọ̀ pé kàn dé sẹ́kọ̀ọ́. So it's not something that we want to rush and go in and come out. No. Why should we go in and rush out? Awala nilewa. Fulani does not own the land. Someone who does not own the land. I'm sure when by the time we pick up a date, he would also welcome us, just like Osun State to welcome us. They know we are fighting for our right. They know we are fighting for our right. So why should we be in a rush for one rally? No. Why should we be in a rush? Kí ló ń kàn wá lójú? Kí ló ń kàn wá lójú? Oh yes, they can have all this small awareness. Don't get us wrong. They have the right to do the small rally, the small awareness, maybe in Ikorodu town, Ibejuleki, in Oshodi. But when we say it's mega, mo tan pè ní mega ni. Tó bá lọ ra Burger King, wàá tún sọ fún ẹ pé ṣé mega ló fẹ́ ni, àbí medium, àbí big. Only size ni. But we want to go into Lagos and let Lagos know that we have arrived as Yoruba people, not as a single person. We want them to know that we are Yoruba. Ẹ̀rù ò bà wá láti wọ Lagos. Ẹ̀rù ṣe máa bà wá láti wọ Lagos. Àgbà Lagos gan wọlé. So why lẹ̀rù ṣe máa bà wá? Lagos gan la gbà wọlé. So báwo lẹ̀rù ṣe fẹ́ bà wá? When I came through Lagos, báwo lẹ̀rù ṣe fẹ́ bà wá? Tó bá ní lọ máa mú ọ̀la lẹ máa mú ni. Ilẹ̀ wa la wà. And that is something that everybody must clarify. You don't point finger, don't say, because I know all this, all we Yoruba. Hey, keep your mouth there. So many rallies have held even before the Abeokuta rally. I want for the rally now. Chebonda Ogun State, I want other people to rally. So many groups have gone to do this. Ìjọ kan wà tó pé wọ́n kàn gbé mọ́tò jáde, wọ́n náà lọ ṣe rally, and there were no more than 10 people. Well, not rally, but awareness creation. So let us understand that. So there's nothing to us to criticize each other on that. Lagos, we are coming, but it will be planned properly among all them that needs to put it together. And when they finalize it, everybody, every one of us, we get a drum. We will get more capstars with more DJ. It will be more than 20 DJ playing on different capstars. Bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn, kò ń ṣe jókè la fẹ́ wá ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. A fẹ́ fi yé wọn pé we are Yorubas. And that is also for those of you. For those of you in Lagos. Let's focus and understand that yes, they can do, small awareness, that there's nothing wrong about that. If Said wants to do a small awareness, support him. Ọmọ Yorùbá ni ẹ support ẹ kó ṣe. But when we are talking about the mega rally is not a joke. Mega rally is not moi moi. Not because we're scared of them. Tó bá náà fẹ́ ṣe awareness ní area kan, oh yes, we will support them, we will send media, they will do it. That is fine. Awareness nìyẹn. But wá fẹ́ ṣe rally, mega rally. ẹ̀yin orí mà tí àwọn US tó máa ń ṣe kí làwọn program tó máa ń ṣe yẹn tó máa ń jẹ́ àwọn kìmbìkìmbì yẹn wọ́n ní àwọn nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe convention tó bá ti ń ṣe àwọn convention wọn yẹn convention yẹn ló máa fi determine ẹni tó máa jẹ president America kò ń ṣe irú ti 419 tó ṣe fún MK Abiola after tó ní kó lọ náwó ó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ó jùkẹ̀rẹ̀ ó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ó ná kò síbi tó náwó sí àṣọ máa lé Babangida yẹn ó ti ní plan lọ́wọ́ ó jẹ́ kó parí gbogbo tó máa ṣe ó wá dúró tì í ó ń ba rẹ́rìn-ín ó tì í síwájú evil genius and that's why àwọn ṣẹlẹ̀ tó fẹ́ náwó 2023 ẹlòmíì kan máa náwó dànù ni ó bẹ́tà kẹ́ lọ máa tọ́jú owó yín. So that is the clarity from the mega rally that is coming from Lagos. And that, I guess, we've been able to clarify that. Let's open the phone line and allow people to, to also add their voice for 1 hour. And at exactly 8 o'clock, I will bring the, the program down as usual. Please, when you're calling, I will just disconnect it, not that I'm disrespectful. You call the show, mute the background. I need láti máa sọ yẹn fún. Kí lẹ fẹ́ gbọ́ra yín fún? Ẹ ti pè. Fóònù yẹn ni kẹ́ focus dé lórí. Nígbà tẹ́ bá tún pè, tẹ́ tún gbọ́ tinú ilé. What are you listening to? Kí lẹ tún fẹ́ gbọ́? So we open the phone line. The show ends at 8 o'clock. Let's again say thank you to everyone that have been working tirelessly. But let us remember, we must align with one particular organization, and that is Ilana Modua. I'm not disrespecting all other organizations, but if you are truly a Yoruba man, Yoruba woman, you must remain focused with whatever Professor Banji Akintoye and their team are doing, and we will support them in our own little way to make it a successful one. Yoruba is gone out of Nigeria. There is no doubt about that. But what we need to do now is to continue to remain focused until we leave that mess up country. And now we open the phone line +4475 940500979. Go straight to your point. I won't give more than a minute maximum because I know there will be so many people that want to call. I have the first caller and I'll just say hello. Good evening and go straight to your point.
Hello. Mr. Koiki, I just want to commend your efforts. May God Almighty protect you.
Amen.
And empower you.
Amen. Okay, I think that caller, maybe because of the connection. Hello, caller.
Hello, sir.
Ekale.
Ekale, sir. To Uduagbewa, sir.
Kò ní bí ọ̀dàlẹ̀.
Yes, sir. Conclusion mi towards rally ni pé ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ kankan ni pé a bá ń jáde fún rally ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ káwọn tó ń jáde fún rally ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ní leadership ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Torí àwọn politician yìí wọ́n lè plant miscreant sínú àríwá kọ́kọ́ struggle kan fi lébẹ̀ wá ní nǹkan mi. Ẹ wo ìgbà ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ní eléwé ẹran. Wọ́n sọ fún wọn pé ó ti tó they should leave the place. Àwọn míì ṣe ṣàgídí gbà yẹn. So ẹ jẹ́ kí àwọn boys mọ̀ pé tàbí jáde rally ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Àwọn tó organize rally kí leadership values máa wà ní wa kó máa gbọ́ control. Ẹ ṣeun sir, contributor mi towards Osun rally.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Well, we are working on that. Let's go straight to the next caller. A very good evening and welcome. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Hello?
Go ahead, straight.
Yeah.
Line and break o bí a kẹ́ tètè move close lọ sí area mi. Line and break. Line and break. Gbọ́ yín rárá. We can't hear or break so that just more people can also add their voice into the conversation. I think it's always something I love to do. I want people's voice to go so that one in here Koiki ó ṣe jẹ́ one nìkan ló mọ gbogbo ẹ̀. Mo máa sọ fún yín, I am not the bravest. I am just doing my own. If mine is not something you love, set up your own, start your own. I will also come and support you as well. And I guess that is the only way we can make this Yoruba nation to become a very, very successful one. It's already successful. We are almost there, and we will do everything to make sure that the next generation will know that we did our best. +4475 940500979 and be in another part of the world. So you have to be extremely patient. Go straight to the call. ẹ ti wọlé.
Okay, sir. Olúwa Koigi. Mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí fídíò máa tí wọ́n gé yẹn tí Fúlàní tó ṣe lọ́ṣẹ̀ yẹn. The same place tí wọ́n ti gé àáfàá yẹn ní ọwọ́, that same environment yẹn ní ìlú mi dè yẹn, Igbójà Èkó mú bá bọ́ dẹ́, we are under Ìtẹ̀júwájú local government. So nǹkan tí àwọn kábíyèsí yẹn ń ṣe, this is the high time that I need láti lọ bá wọn nílé báyìí. Fídíò yẹn tẹ́ bá ti gbé sí orí Koiki Media, copy it and youth. I probably am not to instigate youth. We need to gbogbo àwọn tó bá bá kábíyèsí yẹn wọ́n send the bills and bills tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe iṣẹ́ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà ní kíákíá kọ́ ẹ̀ kí gbogbo àwọn Fúlàní. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Eshigoni, that video is already making its way on our timeline. I've already posted it now. I will also be sending it to all the media that we are all doing the same job as well, so that they can have it on their platform as well. So I'm doing that straight away. The time is 14 minutes past 7. I do appreciate every single one of you. The network is not very brilliant. That is part of the problem we face on a daily basis, but let us manage it as it is. If you can't get through straight away, you will definitely get through at some point. Plus 4475 94050 979 is the number. It's a very busy line as well, so bear with me. And if you get through, make it as much as possible. Wọ́n ní ká fi ewé korò àti pápá kò sílẹ̀ Yorùbá tí kò ní sí rally láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. There might be a small one, there will be a big one, but the most important thing is the big rally announced and everybody will congregate in one place. Hello, caller.
Hello, Koiki Media.
Everyone's okay.
On the line, I appreciate the better folk support. I can't wait for the 15th, you know. But make sure must go out and support you guys. So doing the good work. Just want to call in and do my support for Yoruba Nation now.
Thank you very much. Yoruba Nation now. It's going to be a peaceful rally. There will be extra security from our side, and also, like I said, the governor have guaranteed, the safety of everybody that will be attending that rally, as against anybody that might want to hijack it. Rally hello, caller. Okay.
More people that join one penny.
Okay. All right. I had to explain it already as well, in terms of the, the upcoming rally that will take place in Lagos. That one will be arranged properly. It's not going to be anything like a rush. It has to be done properly. Plus 4475 94050 979 is the number. I'm also returning few calls that have been missed, so that in case I'm calling you, please pick up the phone as quickly as possible. As we continue to discuss way out, there is also, we must do our own bit to speak to our loved ones and tell them. Let's go straight to the caller back in UK. Hello, caller.
Hello, sir.
I call it.
Yeah. Even most of the UK.
Well, so many Yorubas around the globe working tirelessly. They would love to come back home, relocate back home if that means that will be the only way out for them. But that cannot be done now. Hello, caller.
Hello.
I'm going here. Bones, okay.
nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ni pé nípa request ọgbọ́sàn fún federal government wọ́n àgbèrè bọ̀ àdúrà tó tẹ́kí kó dájà lẹ́ láàrin ọ̀pọ̀ òtítù àgbọ̀dọ̀ kò tí kò ṣe tó lè pa ṣùkò kiri ó lè ní kọ́ ọ̀fẹ́ ọ̀nà the civil side so nǹkan tó kí òtítù pa.
Our last call. Yeah. No going back. What Baba wa tó pè tán say no going back, Benny. Let me make this clear. Regardless of their own demand, their demand has got nothing to do with what we are doing. What we are doing is we stand with exactly what we say. We want a Yoruba nation and nothing more than that. Màá gbé yín padà wọlé ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Gbẹ̀du mo ti pẹ́ ti pè mí. After this caller, màá pè yín padà. Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè, à ń gbọ́ yín.
Ẹkú ojú máa tí ọ̀dàlẹ̀.
Àmín.
Ọ̀dàlẹ̀ ní ibi dúró sí.
Àmín.
Wọ́n ti lè gbà fún wa ní.
Àmín.
Ojú kí wọ́n ti gbà. Ṣẹ́rí láti tó ń bọ̀ lọ́túnla, wọ́n máa lọ ní orúkọ Jésù ìṣàlá o. Wọ́n ló máa lọ.
Àmín.
Ojú kí wọ́n lè ṣọ̀nù kò gbà.
Ẹ ṣé gan ni.
Ẹjọ́ Mr. Koiki. Ṣẹ́rí mo program kan tí mo wò lánàá. Ó parọ́ mi jẹ́ ìdẹ́ ṣèmi nìkan many people wọ́n comment lórí program yẹn. Ṣẹ́rí ẹ̀yin ní access láti máa èmi ti bẹ́ẹ̀ ní access láti bá bàbá wa kékeré pẹ̀lú bàbá wa ìgbòho náà. Mo wo program yẹn bàbá kékeré náà gbọ́ àtọ́ program yẹn lánàá. Ó pa náà make jẹ́ because mo rí comment àwọn èèyàn lórí program yẹn. Ṣẹ́rí anybody tí ò bá ti dúró sí ọ̀dọ̀ wa tí òun ọ̀gá ń ṣe kó má distract wa tọ̀. Ṣé ẹ lọ sọ́dún yẹn lórí ṣe àpẹlú mi?
Mo wà pẹ̀lú yàn gbọ́ yìí.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kó má distract wa tọ̀ because kó ọ̀gá bèrè lábẹ́ yẹn kó sọ tí lè mọ̀ wọ́n bèrè tí lè mọ̀ wà kí ló ń pè é kò sí ṣé àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ pé graduate lọ school kò ní ṣe 10 years wọ́n wà street àwọn èèyàn sákòrò lé àwọn èèyàn bá maintenance àwọn èèyàn kú sínú pé àwọn èèyàn wà níbí àwọn kú síbẹ̀ ṣé ọgbọ́n wọn hàn ṣé rí àwọn ènìyàn ṣé rí àfẹ́ ní ìjọba gbéra ní àfẹ́ ṣekúṣẹyẹ ṣé lọ fẹ́ ní àfẹ́ ṣekúṣẹyẹ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹjọ́ wa ti wà pẹ̀lú wa tó sún sẹ́yìn
No problem. Torí àsìkò ẹ má bínú ẹ jẹ́ ń pé ẹ ṣe sùúrù. Mo fẹ́ gbé ẹ̀gbọ́n mi wọlé Gbẹ̀du. Media will get a preference when we are doing a program and I see their missed call. That means I have to bring them in so that they can have one or two words. Ẹ̀gbọ́n sókè ẹ̀gbọ́n mi Gbẹ̀du.
Okay, sọ̀rọ̀ kò fẹ́ kọ́ fún ẹni. Fún gbogbo tó lọ lórí Saturday ẹjọ́ ń jùlọ lọ kí gbogbo mi group. Ó dẹ̀ mi ṣe pé wọ́n ní àdúgbò yẹn ẹni kọ́ máa mú anybody. Ẹ ra kó mẹ́wọ̀ọ́rọ́ ẹ lọ síbẹ̀ wọ̀ọ́rọ́wọ́. Ọmọ ẹ má di ọṣọ ẹ ti lọ síbi wọn mú yín. Because ọlọ́pàá yẹn bọ́ yẹn ṣe lágbàkúta nìyẹn. Ọ̀tọ́ alátẹ̀kọ̀ wọ́n ti dọ́kọ́ lọ wọ́n dọ́kọ́ mú yẹn kan bí èmi sí mọ́lẹ̀. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí irú ẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀. Gbogbo láti tẹ́ bá ti ń lọ. Ẹ fi ṣọ́ kí gbogbo yín kó ìní group kẹwọ́ mú kí gbogbo yín padà síbi tẹ̀sí wá. Gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ filẹ̀ yẹn má ṣe fi.
Wá jẹ́ miscreant. I hope you understand what èmi ọmọ tó ń pè ní miscreant nílẹ̀ ìgbàlódé Yorùbá. Tó bá dé rally, ìta bá wá fún rally, ẹ má torí pé ẹ tó wá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá fún kò fẹ́ gbọ́, fílẹ̀ máa lọ. Ó ṣe Yorùbá nìjọ, ẹ fi gbà kí ló dé? Ìta bá wá kọ́ nìyẹn o. Ìta ń bá lọ kọ́ nìyẹn. There will be a lot of what we will call ìlú òyìnbó wá pè wọ́n ní ẹni tí wọ́n mọ̀ tó ń ṣọ́ ẹ. We have a lot of them on that day. We have a lot of them. We are prepared for every rally. We are behind the scene. Kódà àti prepare bá ẹ bá mú kìíní yẹn. I am prepared for anything. But kò mí pé I am prepared for anything. We know it's going to be a successful rally. Ṣẹ̀rí náà. Ṣẹ̀rí. Ẹ̀rí tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Just in case. Kì í mà ní. You will prepare for anything. Eventuality. These are the things. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo ìjà tó ń jà ní Israel nísìn. Gbogbo ọmọ Israel ló ní ẹyọ kọ̀ọ̀kan ilé nílé. Ẹ̀yin tẹ lẹ́bí nílé tí bá ń sọ fún yín pé are you prepared? Have you got plan B? Ẹlòmíì kan sùn tó bá ti send owó sí wọn. o lè ra kékeré ẹ̀ o lè ra ńlá eléyìí nísìnyí is about 10,000 naira kékèké wà 2,000 ntẹ̀mọ̀ tó kò yẹn sí so eléyìí nísìnyí tẹ́ ẹ̀ wò yìí 10,000 naira ní òun lẹ̀ ń wò báyìí so I hope I can wear it properly sorry mo lè má wẹ̀ dáadáa so it goes like that. That's it. Ẹ ti mọṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe tàbá ju tear gas iṣẹ́ délé ṣe nìyẹn so I told you we will prepare eléyìí I can prepare kò ń ṣe fún rally o but mo kàn ń sọ ni ẹni tó bá lè rà fún family ẹ rà á ẹ fi ránṣẹ́ sílé nígbà tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ walkie talkie personally you can also buy for your family as well ẹ rà fún àwọn family yín ẹni kan mú dání sílé ẹ máa ní àdàbí pé eré ní Koiki ń sọ èmi ò ní pé wàhálà máa dé nísìnyí bó tó bá fẹ́ dé kí a lè gbáradì òun lélẹ̀ ẹ bá rò pé eré là ń ṣe ní àṣeré let's go more to the call because 8 o'clock ẹ rí pé a ti ń ṣọdún nínú ilé wa ariwo yẹn ti ń dún sẹ́mi náà létí ẹ kémi náà lọ máa ṣọdún báyìí ni hello caller ẹ ti wọlé kíákíá.
Brother, God bless you.
Amen.
Yeah, mo meant lórí interview wọn ní láti gbé wọn wá sí orí interview because ẹni tí it takes two people that have the same vision to run the same place. To me, I think people who have the same vision, the same mind, don't be bad as people come out with something.
All right, ẹ ṣé gan ni. Àmín, ẹ ṣé gan ni. Gbogbo àwọn ẹgbẹ́ oríṣiríṣi ni à ń dúpẹ́ là ń kí ẹgbẹ́ kan ju ẹgbẹ́ kan lọ àmọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká máa rántí pé ìlànà ọmọ Oòduà táwa ń tẹ̀lé àwọn ni wọ́n gbé wa lọ sí UNPO náwọn ẹgbẹ́ tó kù níṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe o but a máa fún wọn ní more preference nítorí pé UNPO yẹn wọ́n lè ní kí oníkan kan tó fẹ́ ṣe ó sì fún wa ní opportunity on the international platform so let's go straight to the caller and if we have people that wants to support the rally bí ẹ fẹ́ ní ká ra omi ká ra drink ká ra shinshin ká ra gala is welcome àárá àkúdání just like we did in Abeokuta that is nothing more than a kind of a donation from you for the people that are going there. Hello caller ẹ bá gbóhùn sókè.
Hello, Jimmy.
Ẹ ti wà live ẹ go ahead.
And mo very dúpẹ́ fún àkótẹ́ ṣe lágbára lójú ní tí a lot of Manchester bí we are campaigning for this Yoruba nation and àwọn àgọ́ ìlọ́wọ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo kan tí a fẹ́ Ọlọ́run á ṣe fún wa. I want to thank you very much for your effort and everything. Lord will continue to be strengthening you more and more. Ilé ò ń ṣe ìjà ẹnìkan ìjà gbogbo wọn ni ó ti jẹ́ Yoruba nation now. Ẹ ṣe kọ́ bàbá.
Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ẹ̀gbọ́n mi tí bá náwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n mi obìnrin wà nù wọn àwọn intellectuals wọ́n ń gbọ́ broadcast mi dáadáa. I know. Màá dẹ̀ sọ reason tí mo ṣe sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ because there is no way we have people sitting down and by the time I read some of your messages I know that we have experts títí dé NASA on communicate because everybody knows that or even if you want to work in US ìlú ẹ̀ láti wà okay now kò sí what sense does it make when you are doing very well in America in Thailand in Malaysia and your own land ẹ̀gbọ́n mọ́mí tó pè lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn láti Denmark ló ti pè mí kọ́ wá máa wo community wọn tí Fúlàní géèyàn lọ́wọ́ ẹ wá ní kínú ẹ máa dùn ní Denmark inú ò lè dùn now but this I understand some people might not like some of what I say I agree I am not perfect but lórí ilé ìtagbé dání ìtaba ti gbé jáde o lè má tẹ́wọ́ lọ́rùn ní ìwọ náà ni ìwọ ṣe ń fún ẹ ní kò lórí iṣẹ́ èmi nìkan kọ́ èmi ń play role tèmi ni role tèmi dẹ̀ lè play bí ṣe mọ̀ play o ni mò ń play yìí ìwọ náà play role tiẹ̀ ìwọ náà darapọ̀ mọ́ wa sórí ìwọ tó ṣe ń tẹ̀lé politician yẹn òun waste time ni òfin pé àwọn àdìkọ́ la fẹ́ jẹ nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ ni òfin pé àwọn la fẹ́ di president la fẹ́ di senator no iṣẹ́ mídíà tèmi máa ṣe náà ní ìta bá ti gbalẹ̀ Yorùbá nation hello caller all the way from Maryland ẹgbọ́n sókè. tẹ bá ń gbọ́ra yín ó máa mẹ́sàn program yẹn a ti sọ pé kẹ bá mute background. hello caller.
hello bàbá mi.
ẹ bá mute background.
mo ti mute background.
à ń gbọ́ yín.
èmi ni ọmọ ẹ̀kúṣẹ́ ọkọ̀ èkì iṣẹ́ àlàáfíà ni ọmọ láti us mo ti pè. so ẹ̀kúṣẹ́ takuntakun pẹ́jẹ́ mi láti pẹ́pọ̀. àwọn ọlọ́run afárá ọ̀rọ̀ rálì èkó ẹ̀jọ́ ẹ̀ bá wa ṣe kó ti dáa because mo ti bá sáyẹ̀lì sọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ pé.
ẹ má ẹ̀ka tún mẹ́nu bá mọ́ àti ṣàlàyé ẹ̀ ó máa déètì máa wáyé ó máa wáyé lọ́gbọ́n ọlọ́run.
àìpẹ́ wáyé tí ọmọ ọdún lẹ́yìn mo jẹ́rẹ̀ ti bá ọmọ alúkà sọ̀rọ̀ ìgbẹ́ ti sọ̀rọ̀ àdìjọ sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa mo ti tẹ́ẹ̀dì sọ́kọ́ mo ti tẹ́ẹ̀dì so mo ṣe rí mi ẹ̀ ọlọ́wà pẹ̀lú yín o ojú àdúrà agbára náà mo dáàbò.
Then let me also put this out. ẹ má fojú pé ìtorí àwọn kan ló jókòó sórí mídíà tó ń pariwo àwọn nìkan ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ that will be the biggest lie that we can tell ourselves. pé torí kó ìkíní kan ló ń jáde ohun ẹ̀dùn ó mọ bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ kíní kan àìwá rẹ̀ lòmíì ní state kan tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ju kó ìkí lọ that means we are telling biggest lies. kò ń ṣe gbogbo àwa tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ nìkan là ń ṣiṣẹ́ there are thousands of Yorubas working below tí ẹlòmíì kò tẹ̀ ní access pé ó fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan kan lórí social media. So when people say a máa support kó ìkíní kan ẹ wá rẹ̀ lòmíì nítorí pé ẹ mọ̀ ẹ gbóhùn ẹ wá nítorí ẹ pé kò ṣiṣẹ́ lóòótọ́ kò ń ṣe gbogbo èèyàn làwọn náà máa mọ̀ kó ń ṣiṣẹ́ but there are thousands of Yorubas working day and night tó ti fẹ̀mí wọn sílẹ̀ èèyàn kan fẹ̀mí ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ló ní accident níjọ́ Monday tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ dẹ̀ lọ èèyàn mélòó ló máa láyé yẹn nísìn let me even see if I can play the video of àwọn tí wọ́n wà lọ́sípítù yẹn I think I have about just almost half an hour left. Yeah, just under half an hour. Ẹ ṣe sùúrù díẹ̀. Let's hear a little bit from àwọn tí wọ́n wà ní hospital tí wọ́n send video sí mi.
Yorùbá nílé lóko ní ọmọdé wa láti Nàìjíríà ní Diaspora. Àbáwá tí ẹ̀ ń wò ní inú fídíò yìí, àwọn ní ọ̀kan lára àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tí wọ́n lọ síbi àti gba arákùnrin wa Fẹ́mi Adélẹ́yẹ tí wọ́n ní ìjàmbá ọ̀kadà.
Àwọn èèyàn ní jẹ́ kí mẹ́sẹ̀gì yẹn but ẹ lè wo fídíò yẹn ó ti wà lórí timeline wa lórí Koiki Media on all my platforms. Ẹ rí nọ́mbà níbẹ̀ ẹ pè wọ́n kẹ́ wọn tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ṣe fún wọn láti fi support wọn. Hello caller.
Hello. Ẹ káàsán o.
Ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́ àbẹ́kálẹ́.
Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o, ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun agbádùn yín o. Ṣé àwọn gómìnà ṣẹ̀ ni mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí tí ṣe ìwòye láàárọ̀ nígbà tí pé omi tán lẹ́yìn ẹja wọn náà ṣe wá kóra wọn pọ̀ tó ní wọ́n lọ ṣe ìpàdé ìranù kan ní dídìkan ní Delta. Gbogbo yẹn ẹ má jẹ́ lísì sí wọn. Ẹ má jẹ́ lísì sí wọn kọ́tà gbé lọ́wọ́ ní ká kọjú sí. Ẹ má jẹ́ tẹ̀lé wọn o. Wọ́n kàn ń purọ́ fún wa ní restructuring pàápàá àwọn tí wọ́n pariwo kò lè ṣe é ṣe. Irọ́ ni wọ́n pa wọ́n máa tẹ̀ wọ́n jẹ ní èyí kọ́ ni wọ́n ti ń tàn àjẹ lórí restructuring. So tí èdè yìí sìn so ẹ má jẹ́ ká lísì sí wọn o. So ó yẹ pé fúnga àwọn kan ti gbé gbèsè ní north pàápàá tí wọ́n sọ pé tí wọ́n sọ pé wọn tẹ̀ nígbà sọ pàápàá wọ́n ti sọ ní north. So pé tí wọ́n pàdé tán lọ ṣe yẹn òfò ní kò lè dá kò tó sì kọ̀ọ̀kan. So kẹjẹ ká wá ṣiṣẹ́ wa tá à ń ṣe kò sí ẹ má jẹ́ wẹ̀yìn rárá a máa gba Oòduà nation lágbára Ọlọ́run Oòduà gbé wa o.
Ẹ ṣe gan ni
gbé àwọn ọ̀dàlẹ̀.
láṣẹ Èdùmàrè torí àsìkò torí ètò yẹn ti ń wálẹ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ mo kí gbogbo yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí tí ẹ ti ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa láti ìgbà tá a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò náà a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá wa Jimoh ọba Jimoh Ọlánìpẹ̀kun the Ataọjà Ataọjà ọ̀nà eléyìí lọ́kọ́ sí ìyẹn mo ṣe ń pe ọjà àṣẹ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ àmì àbí iná ni ok hello caller láti Germany Yorùbá mi get as e be ni.
hello white lion.
Mo ń gbọ́ yín.
ẹ kú sẹ́ pàpà pẹ̀lú yìí o odò agbèwà kò ní gbé ọ̀dà ẹ jọ Mr. Koiki ẹ jọ ẹ má gbàgbé Ọ̀yọ́ Aláàfin rally náà ẹ jọ ẹ má ẹ ti sọ́kàn ẹ bá pẹ̀lú Ọ̀yọ́ Aláàfin sọ̀rọ̀ bí lẹ́nu ẹ jọ brother kan ti sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan pẹ̀lú rally ẹ jọ gbogbo àwọn tó bá ti lọ because I quite a lot of ẹ̀kọ́ pẹ̀lú ètò ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ní Abẹ́òkúta pẹ̀lú bọ̀bọ̀ tí wọ́n mú sọ̀rọ̀ mi wọ́n jọ torí Ọlọ́run àti gbogbo mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin Yorùbá odò adébẹ̀wò kí wọ́n jọ torí Ọlọ́run kí wọ́n make as a ordinary cost something tó yẹ pé ó máa wà reorganize tó yẹ pé kò ní sí ẹni riot kí wọ́n ti sọ wá lórúkọ bí kò ní tí wọ́n ń fẹ́ àpò sọ̀rọ̀ mi ṣe pọ̀ ní òní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ lórí wa Yorùbá no
going back. Non-negotiable. It's non-negotiable. No going back. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí gbogbo agbègbè ilẹ̀ Yorùbá náà la fẹ́ dé, but it will take time to get into each of these community. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ti rédíò, ibo ni iṣẹ́ ti dé, iṣẹ́ ti wà on the move lórí ẹ̀. Bí iṣẹ́ yẹn bá ṣe ń lọ, a máa update yín lórí ẹ̀. But I can confirm that the radio setup is already in the process. We won't go into too much detail, but by the time, maybe in the next couple of days, I will start giving you more information as well. That is where we are with the radio. In terms of, the support, I always say it all the time. You have to support so that we can do something. On the 4th, Connie, as a program, see, we got a call from one of their members. By end of the month, they would have the Yoruba National Fund. The only way we can receive a lot of money, I'm not talking about the donation. We don't take food. We don't do that. But we have to be very, very careful. And people that have, nobody have done that before. And cover deliver kuli, cover deliver pantenchi. No, we are not going to take that. But when we are going for a rally like this, we want to make sure that I want to lossy rally gala 419 country, be alone. 419 country. Let's take more calls because we are winding down now. Hello, caller. Ejengbe wa sorry speaker. Tebari gala tó fi sílẹ̀ nílé ó ti yàtọ̀ gan ẹran tó wà náà ti kéré gan nísìn. Hello, caller.
Hello, ẹ kálẹ́ fà o.
Hello.
Mr. Koiki.
Ẹ kálẹ́.
Àdúrà wa gbà wà lájàjẹ́ ládùn sọ̀rọ̀ láti London. Hello, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi sà?
Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ mà, à ń gbọ́ yín mà torí àsìkò.
Àwọn ẹjọ́ má bínú jẹ́ ká pẹ́ fọlọ́. Ọlọ́run bá dúró ti ẹ̀yìn àti Mr. Sunday Igboho.
Àmín.
Ẹ máa bá mi dúró di bàbá wa tó yẹ.
Àmín.
Ṣé nígbà tẹ́ ẹ̀ ti dé Nàìjíríà wọn gbọ́ wà ó? Fọ́lọ́ yín ti pẹ́. Ṣé rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe délé iṣẹ́ tó bá sọ pé ẹ̀kan pariwo àbí àkàn pariwo tó lẹ́yìn nìkan kọ́lẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo wájú ń sọ ẹ̀ ń tọ́ra ẹ̀ ní. Last year wọn ṣe any meeting pé wọ́n àwọn èèyàn wọn ẹ̀rùn wọn kò sẹ́ni tó ṣe meeting kankan o. Wọ́n ṣe wáyé àwọn kò rọrùn sùn mọ́ o. Àyà wọn já. Torí ẹlòmíì ti já owó tó fún fẹ́ ṣe lọ fún 2023 ọkàn wọn ò balẹ̀ mọ́. Bí ọkàn tí wàá ṣe balẹ̀ pé àwa ti débi táwa ń lọ ọkàn tí wọn ò balẹ̀. Because Ọlọ́run ti gbà ó ti gbò Odùduwà nation fún wa. Àyà wọn ń já anywhere tán bá wà. Àwọn kéèyàn máa fẹ́ kéèyàn lágídí kó wá máa push ààrẹ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn gbogbo àwọn tí Nàìjíríà jẹ́ ń sìn yìí o. Àwọn Igbo ti ń ṣe for more than 10 years wọ́n ti fẹ́ rẹ́ Biafra. Ìjọ́ wo ni Yorùbá bẹ̀rẹ̀? Bàbá nìkan tó wá wà lọ́nà kan ẹnu wọn ò kò wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ bá kan wọ́n máa sọ̀rọ̀ bá kan ẹni yẹn go to hell. I'm sorry to use the language. Ẹni náà kó ṣe kí ni kó go to hell. Ọlọ́run ti gbàdúrà wa nígbà tí Yorùbá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbogbo olúkọ kan kó. Àwọn ọmọ òróorun sùn.
wọ́n ṣe wà yẹn wọn ò rí oorun sùn àti ọmọ àti ìyàwó àtàwọn fámìlì wọn tọ́lọ́ pé ìjẹ
kò sí sinmi fún wọn kò yá àwọn èèyàn ní kò sí sinmi fún politician láti bàtà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kò sí sinmi fún politician
láti gbà tí ò bá ti tẹ ẹsẹ̀ wọ ẹ tó wá sọ pé irọ́ náà pa wọn lè gbà kẹ́ni ẹ jókòó go back to 10 years back tí Biafra ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú bó ṣe ní lamination wọ́n ṣe kinní kan wọ́n ní ṣọ́jà wọ́n ti lọ tírẹ̀nì wọ́n bá nǹkan tá à ń ṣe àwọn south west even àwọn northerners gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ohun sùnkàn gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní asọ̀rọ̀ àyà wọn ń já ẹ̀mẹ́wàá náà ọ̀rọ̀ ṣọ̀ṣárì kí ni káwọn ṣe wọ́n lè mọ̀ pé òkú ẹ̀ ti bọ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ti gbà fún wa ọlọ́run àwọn làwọn oṣù táwa ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ parí láàárọ̀ ẹ̀ ọlọ́run ti gbà fún wa a máa rẹ́rìn ayọ̀ kọ́dún ìtún parí Yorùbá nation ni wọ́n máa wọlé àjọyọ̀ pẹ̀lú òkú ọlọ́run ó ti gbà fún wa wọ́n ṣe wà yẹn wọn lè sún ó a ti lé wọn léré.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni ẹ ṣé gan ni mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí a ṣe parí àwẹ̀ ọlọ́run àgbà ní ìbàdà a mú lọ sí ilé àṣẹ gbogbo àdúrà tá a ṣe níbẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n fi nǹkan kan tó wa létí we will continue to praise him ẹlòmíà ní kiri Kóìkì tó ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ní ẹni sùúrù ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń pè wá wọ́n ní ọpẹ́ ló ń jẹ rẹ ń jàmàlà ń jẹ kọ́kọ́rẹ́ o ọpẹ́ ó yẹ ká máa dúpẹ́ ọpẹ́ ká máa dún ni pé ọ̀tẹ̀ fún wa nílà káyè pé agbègbè wa ń sọ yes there will be disagreement media ń bára wọn jà o both bees. I met with my brother today Akmadauro. I think he's going to be on tonight as well from what what he said. But a máa dúpẹ́ nítorí pé tá a bá dúpẹ́ báwo la ṣe fẹ́ kò yẹ yín nísìn ẹ jẹ́ n sáré wá orin yẹn já orin yẹn mo play so many times nígbà tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ program here ọpẹ́ tá à ń dú whether you are Christian you are Muslim oníṣẹ̀ṣe nìyẹn ọpẹ́ yẹn òun ló fún wa ní opportunity nísìn. Let me take this call while I'm still. Network is one big of a hell of a problem in this messed up country. So the more that I ṣe ń dúpẹ́ sí, the more ni oore tá à ń fẹ́ ó máa tètè dé. I've read so many. I read a lot, whether positive or negative. But I think we have a caller on the line. Hello, caller. Ohun yẹn lọ́lẹ̀. Ẹ ní láti bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ sókè mà. Àgbọ́yìn rárá o. Ẹ increase volume bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ní ìkọ́ ẹ ti wọlé time dẹ̀ ti ń lọ ẹ tètè bá fóun yẹn sókè ẹ̀ hẹ́rà kó bẹ́tà díẹ̀ nísìn.
Àìjọ onínà kọ́mírèdì tó máa lọ fún rálì yẹn bàbá mi sọ fún wọn kí kankan mọ nọ́mbà àwọn bó ṣe pé máa fi nọ́mbà sọ́wọ́ so wọ́n lè mọ nọ́mbà ara wọn kó tó gbọ́ kó o bẹ̀ wọ́n lè fi pé wọ́n kọ̀ kó tó kó o bẹ̀ kó tó fi fẹ́ sọ nìyẹn o.
Ọ̀dà ẹ ṣé gan ni. We take a lot of we learn every day. Let me put this out as well. I mean, the last guy that was missing, I was very angry and bitter. It was not meant to miss at all. Kò jẹ́ kó sọnù rárá from what I had and what I got from the the leader of that particular group. Tabadan Sakwe group is a WhatsApp group, but they are all working very well. Okay, we lost one of our broadcasts on Olayomi Koiki. Let me see if I can just start it before we end the broadcast. Akukuni lost under 15 minutes. So, kini mo fẹ́ fàyàn bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣẹ́rọ́ mo tó sọnù yẹn. And that's why I said we need millions of these. Kí ló ń kẹ́rì walkie-talkie. Tó bá pèèyàn nínú Nàìjíríà tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kò ní débẹ̀. But eléyìí nísìn tí bá rédíò nísìn ẹ jẹ́ ń lo American lélẹ̀ because security wọn lélẹ̀ fún mi lélẹ̀ tí bá fẹ́lẹ̀ rédíò nísìn náà mo fẹ́ tó ní wíṣù yẹn. Now tí bá fẹ́lẹ̀ rédíò nísìn ẹni tájọ wà nínú building kan náà tí bá pè lórí phone kò ní débẹ̀ in the same building but ẹ máa wòran nísìn. Hello Ayọ̀bámi Ọlá. Ṣé everything wà okay? Ibẹ̀. A sọ̀rọ̀ later. So kí ni mo fẹ́ sọ nísìn ni pé now ìbéèrè tí mo wá ń bi gbogbo wa ni pé ṣeré ìwọ tó ní family náà try to get at least the basic one. At least the basic one for them. Ìdí ni pé ó lè wúlò nígbà tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀gbà tó máa wúlò. Now ṣẹ́rẹ́ wọn tó miss yẹn tó bá jẹ́ pé group wọn kò ṣe gbogbo èèyàn la ní opportunity láti fún ní walkie talkie so far, but a ti gbìyànjú díẹ̀. It has not gone a lot, but a ti gbìyànjú. A dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin kọ̀ọ̀kan tẹ́ make effort. Now ẹni fún ní walkie talkie tó bá jẹ́ pé group wọn yẹn wọ́n ní méjì péré lọ́wọ́, tí ẹni tó kó wọn lọ lẹ́yọ kan, tí ẹlòmíràn tún lẹ́yọ kan, tó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe cross check. Gbogbo a ti ń lọ o. Now wọ́n máa mọ̀ pé èèyàn kan ò tẹ̀lé wọn. Lóòótọ́ wọ́n mọ̀ pé bọ̀bọ́ yẹn kò wọnú mọ́tò. Ìdí tó rẹ̀ ṣe wọnú mọ́tò ni pé mọ́tò tó gbé lọ, wọ́n ní mọ́tò ẹni yẹn òun kọ́ ló ní mọ́tò customer ni arákùnrin yẹn drive láti Èkó gbé wọn lọ sábẹ́òkúta. Ó wá fẹ́ tètè kúrò níbẹ̀ nígbà tí gbogbo wàhálà fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀. Bíbí akọ́mọ bàbá customer car jẹ́, which is fair enough. Òun kọ́ ló ní mọ́tò. Èmi wá ń bi wọ́n pé ṣé ẹni tó sọnù yẹn àti mọ́tò èwo ló ní value jù? Bí àkọọ́lẹ̀ ti wà fún gbogbo nǹkan o. Irú arákùnrin tó kú ní Monday nísìn bí ẹ kò bá máa ti kú bóyá ó máa kú Ọlọ́run nìkan ló mọ̀ yẹn. But because ẹni tí ó sọnù ní on the 1st of May was because he was left behind. Wọ́n fi sílẹ̀ ní mọ́tò tó gbé wá nígbà tó kúrò léléwé ẹran ló bẹ̀. Mọ́tò tó wá wọnú ẹ̀ wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n dé 2 location kì í má sọ púpọ̀ natural time ti ń lọ. Nígbà tó máa fẹ́ àfidé the second location àwọn yẹn náà tó wà ní Aro. Àwọn yẹn wá ní Ṣàgámù làwọn ń lọ. Ó ṣe wọ ọ̀kadà ẹ máa gbọ́ ibi tó ti mí ìjọba nìyẹn o. Àfi tó bá yẹ pé story yẹn tún yàtọ̀ sí nǹkan tó sọ fún mi. Ọ̀kadà tó wọ̀ àmọ́ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ mobile phone ẹ̀ kò ní phone. Ibi tó ti mí sí nìyẹn o. Now ẹ wá wo gbogbo tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú Abẹ́òkúta. Ọlọ́pàá máa take opportunity now. Tó bá déyàn kan wọ́n máa hé ni. Bọ́lọ́pàá ṣe gbé lọ nìyẹn for 11 days. Kọ́lọ́n tó fún wa ṣe Ọlọ́run ló fún wa ṣe tó wá fún bàbá wa Sunday Igboho ṣe ká fi gbà jáde àdẹ̀sán 1 naira. We have about less than 15 minutes and I'm just gonna push as many few calls, but olórin tí mo sì fi play ẹni tó bá ráyè wọlé lénìí ẹ ṣe sùúrù ẹ jẹ́ ká dúpẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́rin yìí nítorí pé olódodo òun ni Ọlọ́run fún rẹ̀. Ọdún tó bá dẹ̀ ti ń sọ òdodo ṣẹ́rí àwọn kan máa ní ẹ kí ó máa ṣe é ṣe ṣé kò ní ṣe é ṣe eléyìí ti ṣe é ṣe ẹja gbọ́ díẹ̀. Àwọn tó bá ń pè ò ní jẹ́ ká gbádùn. Disturb ni bẹ ṣe ń disturb yẹn ó máa olódodo ni ọ́ olódodo ni ọ́ ó sì bí gíga olódodo. Bí bá ń parọ́ ìyẹn kù sẹ́mi àtọ́lọ́run lọ́wọ́ èmi mo mọnú mi ìwọ náà mọnú tiẹ̀ olódodo ó kò sí èmi àti bàbá God lọ́wọ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation ẹ̀ kọ́ máa wí ni ibi tá à ń lọ àwa ti rí ẹ̀ máa play politics àmàlà tẹ́ ń play kẹ́rí ibi táwa ń lọ a máa fọ pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ tá a máa fi ṣẹ́rí ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé tí a bá fi gbà táwa ní secondary school tó bá ní kó wọnú igbó tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń ṣá ó mọ tó fẹ́ bá lẹ́yìn bọ̀ wá kọ́kọ́ ṣá dáadáa. Let me say this clear They can write millions of articles on Koiki Media. They can do multiple videos on Koiki Media. Ẹni tó bá láyè kájọ wà nínú ṣòkòtò kan náà ká sọ pé sẹ́ Yorùbá nation yìí tiwantiwa ni kò dẹ̀ sẹ́ni tó máa gbà kúrò lọ́wọ́ wa. Tó bá wù wọ́n kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ restructuring, tó bá wù wọ́n kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ pé kinní kan. Where we are going is where we are going. Inú mi ni mo mọ̀, inú mi mo mọ̀ délẹ̀. Mo sọ fún yín ní last year, mo ní I have 1 million a máa activate. Nobody knew that. Ta ló lè sọ ní last year pé a máa ní walkie talkie tó máa ṣiṣẹ́ nísìn? Nobody knew about it. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Mo sọ fún yín pé wọ́n ti mẹ́tọ́ ń bá fà, má bá ń fa, bá sùrùtù lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá yìí. Tó bá wù yín, ṣẹlẹ̀ ń ṣe fídíò, Koiki, shut up your mouth. Tó bá kẹ́ lára, wàá sọ̀kalẹ̀. Tó bá jẹ́ pé kò ó dùn ẹ́ dáadáa ni, wàá wá sísàlẹ̀. Ìwọ tó dẹ̀ wá sísàlẹ̀, wàá gòkè nítorí pé ẹ ti rí ibi tá à ń lọ. Ẹ wá rò pé ẹ lè bá program yẹn jẹ́. Koiki, ẹ ṣe this, Koiki, ó ṣe that. Nígbà tí mo sọ ní last year, ṣé gbogbo yín mọ̀ pé irú kan báyìí máa wúlò? Ẹ rò pé mo ní ìbọn la fẹ́ gbẹ pàpà. No, kò ń sọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀n, ọ̀dẹ̀ nìyẹn. Eléyìí ló ń pè ní communicator. Fóònù òṣì tí nẹ́tíwọ́ọ̀kì burúkú tó gbé káàkiri sí Nàìjíríà tó ṣiṣẹ́ tó láǹfààní kankan. None of the network is working. Eléyìí nísìn kódà ǹjẹ́ yìí mọ̀ pé ẹ jẹ́ máa sọ yẹn, ẹ jẹ́ mú yẹn dání sápò, ẹ jẹ́ máa sọ yẹn. Iṣẹ́ tí kìíní máa ṣe, ẹ̀yin kan máa sọ pé last year nobody, I can testify that, kò síyàn kankan tó sọ. Àwọn kan ti lè máa lo, I'm not disputing that, pé inter máa wá di pé ẹ jẹ́ fún àwọn ọmọ wa lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan eléyìí káwọn náà ẹlòmíì mú dání nísìn ó fi ń ṣakọni, ẹlòmíì mú dání nísìn ó fi ń ṣakọni, kò yé yín nísìn, because I knew that we will need this walkie-talkie, and that's just the beginning. We will prepare for the eventualities of anything. We will prepare for anything that, whether it's going to be peaceful, whether it's going to go the other way, it doesn't matter. But one thing is, olódodo òun lọ́lọ́run. Ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ ń ṣòdodo pẹ̀lú ẹ̀, right? Tó dúró lórí òdodo yẹn, kò bá jẹ́ aláàfáà nìyẹn, kò bá jẹ́ kìrìsìtẹ́nì nìyẹn, kò bá jẹ́ oníṣẹ̀ṣe nìyẹn, ìwọ dúró lórí òdodo yẹn. People say, Koiki ẹ lè rí kíní ìgbà o, ẹ kàn tí àwọn èèyàn ní o, ẹ ń ṣe kíní. Politician kan mọ̀ pé òun ò lè sùn sínú ilé ẹ̀ nísìnyí. Politician, I told you, àwọn information mi wà lọ́wọ́ wa, a sì gbé sábẹ́kùn ni. But when it gets hit, tó bá di pé ń gbóná dáadáa, àwọn nǹkan mi á máa rú jáde nínú ẹ̀. So on that note, ẹ má bínú àní gba ìpè kankan mọ́. That will be the end of the call for now. But as we are winding down, ẹlòmíà ní ó ti gbàgbé nǹkan tó máa ń sọ ni support Koiki Media. Irọ́ ni, you must media has to be supported. It's the normal thing to do. And I congratulate myself and you, because without you, every one of you, whether it's your, I read all the comments after the broadcast. I go back, I take my time, I read the comments. And I also appreciate everybody that put their effort to put out a comment, whether it's negative. I just saw somebody say, Koiki, you blocked us on one of your platforms. I don't know. I have a lot of team working behind the scene. I don't know what has happened, but if you were blocked mistakenly for whatever reason, please reach out to me. We will definitely look into that as well. I appreciate every single person that has contributed. And Elomi, she rántí 3 pounds conti money come at that last year. Because people don't know the essence of what the media is doing. The media plays the role on this project. It is the media job. It is the media job. So your contribution, your support for the media, ẹ má bínú ànígbé call kokomo ìtorí pé àsìkò tá fẹ́ fi ṣe program ó ti tán báyìí. So ká má tú fàágùn ju bó ṣe yẹ lọ. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín. So support us, with your country. If you want to do Bitcoin, I have Bitcoin. Ẹlòmíì náà wọ́n tẹ̀ fẹ́ mọ́ òfẹ́ Koiki mo fẹ́ kọ́ mọ́ pé èmi ni mo send owó sí ẹ̀. You can do Bitcoin, PayPal, musakalam1@yahoo.com. You can do the Barclays account, or those of you that know the First Bank account as well. Like I said, I will continue to update us on I'm looking at this camera because that's the YouTube, even though my eyes has been on the bottom one, but the YouTube as well. And we have, even though 276 people are watching us, only 167 people say they like it. That's fine. your negative comment. I love feedback. So when people leave negative feedback, it gives me opportunity to review what I'm doing. But on my own brain, look at me very well. I have millions of things. This brain, millions of things. And I appreciate every Yoruba soldiers. I know you are with us, but because of the nature of the job yet, I know that wherever you're calling us from, we appreciate you. Our police we appreciate them. DSS, we appreciate them. Tó jẹ́ ti Yorùbá ni mo sọ, kò ń ṣe Hausa Fúlàní o. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín. Bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho kó tó di pé mo máa lọ. Tí bá kí gbogbo èèyàn máa kí junior mi onífìlà bíi pink ṣéun ní kò máa porúkọ ẹ̀ mọ̀ nípe tán. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ ní gbogbo ìgbà. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín náà o. Ṣe rí support ẹ̀ fún wa yẹn. Ó yẹ ó jókòó sí Nàìjíríà. I've read a lot of comments. Kó ní Nàìjíríà báwo ló ṣe máa ṣe ní London àwọn bills ẹ̀ ń kọ́ kíní mídíà nìyẹn ẹ̀yin lẹ máa gbé bills yẹn iṣẹ́ tèmi gbé dání kí tún máa ronú bí ṣe fẹ́ san bills no that is what the media ẹ̀yin ò rí pé àwọn journalists máa lọ fún mission 6 months I've been in Nigeria now going to 4 months mission kan la wá ṣe and I'll be back in London very soon àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ àwọn kan tẹ̀sán ní wọn ló ti há sí Nàìjíríà àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ló ṣe sọ tabate há sí Nàìjíríà ṣèbílẹ̀ Yorùbá mo fẹ́ gbà I have lived there for over 2 decades ìgbádùn tí mo ti gbá lọ́hùn ọmọ tó bá bí ní 1999 tó ti pé 20 years kò tí ì jẹ ìgbádùn tí mo ti jẹ ní London kò ibo ló ti fẹ́ jẹ kò sí freedom of speech we only have about 3 minutes ìgbádùn tí mo ti jẹ ní London Hull Scotland Edinburgh Manchester Liverpool Wales I've been to Dublin tá a bá tẹ̀ tí de Europe tá a ti de America kò síbi tó fẹ́ sọ ní UK tí mo ti dé name it that means I've seen the other side of the globe but ọmọ tó bí nígbà tí bàbá wa Ọbásanjọ́ wọlé ní 1999 kò tí rí ìgbádùn jẹ láti ìgbà yẹn títí dìsín kò rí jẹ nígbà tó bí inú ìrora ló fi bí ó jẹ́ kó máa gba benefit tó bá jẹ́ pé ìlú tó wà òkè ní Nàìjíríà tá pera wa ní the 6th largest crude oil producer ọmọ kọ̀ọ̀kan ó jẹ́ kó lè máa fún wọn ní nothing less than 40,000 naira every month èmi ti gbé gbogbo gbádùn yẹn so táwọn kan bá wá mo ti dé ilé prime minister rí mo ti wọ parliament rí mo ti dé ilé tí bá fẹ́ wọ Abuja nísìn 419 Hausa nìkan ló máa jẹ́ kó wọbẹ̀ gbogbo Yorùbá journalist brown envelope journalist wọ́n jẹ́ kó wá so rock wọ́n jẹ́ kó ra that's why I keep saying èmi ò ń ṣe blogger so when people say how do you survive it's because millions of you that have believed in me support it. Oh yes, somebody must support us to make sure that we continue to fund all other projects that we are doing. Do you know all other services that we are paying for? We are paying for different services that is got to do with the Yoruba nation. And I've been on these. Because I bẹ̀rẹ̀ Yoruba nation, you must be stupid. Go and review Koiki Media before we even register with UK government, and it's also registered here in the 419 country before we decide, okay, let's stand for Yoruba nation. Go and look at it. So when you are talking like that, hello, Christian Ampo, for months she was moved to Iraq. She was living in Iraq. So how does she pay her bills? Because CNN was paying her. How does CNN make money? Because people like Glow advertise there, not cheap, expensive. So when people are saying, why do you need donation all the time? Why must you announce it? It's because it enables me to stand with you. So that those 419 journalists that you see there, don't buy brown envelope, they compete. From Tribune, Daily Trust, gbogbo wọn pátápátá wọ́n mọ̀ pé òtítọ́ làwa ń sọ but wọ́n tó bá sọ mẹ́wàá tá à ń sọ ọmọ bíjọba ṣe máa gbé wọn lélẹ̀ Lai Muhammed. So don't worry when I say I need donation. I need Ọlọ́run lọ́rẹ̀ mi alágbára pọ̀ lóòótọ́ àmọ́ èyí tá a rí òun la fi ń bèèlè àwọn èèyàn lọ́dọ̀ ọlọ́pàá. ẹ wá ní ìjọ Saturday I will be on again tomorrow sometimes, but again on Saturday join us in Osun State. Have a very good evening. Enjoy the rest of the week. It's not weekend yet. Enjoy the rest of the Eid. Jollof rice. Bye for now.